What's going on, everybody? CaptainRoBear Crew here for Merrowstrand, episode 63.
Wow.
So close.
So
We're
many
here.
numbers.
So
big.
made it.
I'm thinking about turkeys, and you guys are thinking about 69. That pretty much fits it right there.
I'm thinking about 69 turkeys.
That's illegal.
What? No, it's not.
Not if you have a turkey farm.
Gobble till you wobble, baby. Good to
I
have
didn't
everybody back.
realize that the turkeys that get pardoned also get put up into like a bougie hotel when they get flown to DC, and that I think was the most mind-blowing thing I learned this week so far.
Ooh.
The photo of those two turkeys in their hotel room was pretty gorgeous. I was like, oh, look at them. And then you look on the floor and you just see all the pellets because they just bring in the farm to this hotel.
Can you imagine getting this hotel room?
Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Cleaning fee alone.
Oh my gosh. Those poor
4-H
housekeepers.
flashbacks. That's literally my nightmare.
4-H flashbacks.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I did poultry. I did turkeys. I showed them for like 4 years.
Ugh,
That would,
no.
oh my god. I would instantly open the door and be like, I know that smell.
I know that smell.
Oh, look at Adam's camera. Look at that
I
little
have
guy.
No bottom. I have no bottom.
He's
Yeah, that's par for the
It's just
course.
me. Hi, chap.
Let's oh, he's gonna get terrest sized.
He is
I'm a
fantastic.
big wagon now. I'm a big wagon.
Who's got any announcements this week? Or if you don't have any announcements, something you're thankful for, since it's the reason for the season, baby.
I have an announcement, but if you guys want to be thankful first, that's more important.
Oh my god. An Adam announcement? Clear the floor.
It's not really an announcement. It's just like a reminder.
Ow. I'm
Yeah.
thankful for Ice's feistiness tonight.
I'm thankful for whenever
hesitated
Ice
saying
isn't
it.
here.
No.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
I'm thankful for all you chuckle. Love you all.
Turns out you guys play my character better than me, so.
Well,
You run a dolphin.
yeah, I mean,
Well, I guess I'll go now.
I was waiting for you to make your announcement.
No, I'll just a reminder of the show that I'm running, or not running, but I'm a part of on Wednesday evenings over on Forgotten Adventures. We had our first episode last week, which was freaking awesome. And yeah, so that's happening every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Yeah, and it's over on twitch.tv/Forgotten Adventures, I believe is the channel. And if you don't know Forgotten Adventures, they do a whole bunch of D&D maps, tokens, artwork, everything. They've done all of the art and tokens and stuff for the characters and NPCs and maps and stuff, and everything looks freaking incredible. And yeah, it's been a blast so far. And that's a 10 episode series. So yeah, you can catch us, I believe, next Wednesday. Yeah. So that's the announcement. And then what am I thankful for? Outside of my friends and getting to play D&D, I'm thankful for my family that I have. And you, chat. I'm thankful for you.
Give him a kid, and he starts talking like a kid.
what a
Gosh.
Yeah.
suck up.
Instantly.
What a suck up.
You don't understand.
Stick him in the kids' table.
I've been around a 4-year-old for like 3 days, and it's just,
That's all I know how to speak
this
like.
is how Christian's gonna sound tonight. I don't think I have any faith left. You're gonna have the faith for me.
my dog gets baby talk, but my nephews don't. They just get Uncle Ro. So what does that tell me? I'm like, oh, little booger dog, oh, come over here. I look over at my oldest nephew, and I'm like, Chase, Uncle Ro don't take the same bullshit that you give mommy. So there's no crying while Uncle Ro's over.
Yeah, but you'd be a psychopath if you didn't talk to your dog in a child voice, though. Like anybody that talks to their dog in normal voice is just clearly you've missed something in society.
There's issues there.
Jail time.
Jail time.
I talked to it like radio with his Andale. Radio, you're next.
Guilty. You know what? I'm very thankful that I was given perspective this year with breaking my ankle. I've taken my health far too for granted for far too long, and now I'm walking in regular shoes again. Reminds me that there are other parts of my body I need to take care of. So just a little more health minded in the future. I'm definitely thankful for that. Having my parents that I get to go to see in a couple of days and have, a great time in the kitchen, cooking with mom, hanging with pops, talking about cars and watching him enjoy his time with his grandkids. And then, I'll be a suck up. I'm very thankful that I still get to play with you guys every Tuesday because this is truly the highlight of my week. I don't get to go to bars being a parent, but that I get to sit here in the garage, have a beer with you guys and storytell. This is one of the highlights of my weeks every single week.
But when he does meet up in a bar for the one night during TwitchCon in his backyard, he will eat a burrito in under 15 seconds. And you'll see it.
It is crazy. It is crazy.
That man, off of his leash, understands that there is a time limit on everything. That dad,
damn right.
Synchronized dad watches is what he's got.
Locked in. Let's go. I gotta be back to put the kids in bed by 9.
Those bananas.
Tim, you're up next.
Yeah, I'm thankful for perspective as well, but in a different way instead of physical, mental. Like the last year has been pretty tough on me for my mental health. I don't share a lot, but everybody at the table here, I've been fortunate enough to feel confident and trusting and sharing with them. So I'm definitely happy about that. I'm happy that my mental health is much better. I'm happy to be here every Tuesday and to be able to continue to play this game that has saved my life. So, yeah.
Good stuff, yo.
You did your thankful already, right, Adam?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess I could say I also got this dope ass Ventru ring. That's pretty cool that I wanted to share because it's pretty sick. I don't know if you can see. You can't see it.
Yo,
It's
no,
got,
we can see it.
Ventru symbol.
Oh, yeah, when the light flashes on it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
You're almost there.
But yeah, it was way too expensive. But the wife said, you know what? If you want it, go ahead and do it. So it's like black diamond, ridiculous. But yeah, I was like. It was a celebration for the show on Magic RPG, Ancestral Blood, and their super successful VTM story, and me being able to play an antagonistic anti-hero. Mostly I'm a villain. And so I
need another character that talked like this.
No. He's a suave, douchey Ventru. So yeah, okay, I'm done, Feisty. It's all you. I'm thankful that you let me do that.
Of course. I'm thankful for all of you. I'm thankful for this silly little game. This has been a nuts of a year, but it really, we're maybe on an upswing. At least personally, we'll see what happens globally. I'm very thankful for lack of conflicts on this upcoming festival this weekend. I only had one artist conflict, and I am in
True year's blessing.
I'm thankful for bass music, and I'm gonna be really thankful for whoever massages me on Sunday because God knows I'm gonna need it.
I'm on my way.
And then, yeah, bring it on, New Year. Let's see what you got.
Nice.
Perfect. Wow. No, I gotta put video games first. I'm very thankful for video games, and I'm very thankful for. I'm gonna bring it back. I'm still so thankful for everything that Mixer brought me together because I wouldn't be in this campaign right now. and just being able to meet you guys and making new friends and being able to fit so easily into this campaign has just been, it was the scariest thing. And it's turned out to be like the literal best part of the week. So, and then my family, my new dog, I got a lot this year. I did a lot. I had a lot. There's so many things I could cover, but yeah, keep it close to home.
I'm always thankful for our found families that are out there. I come from a very traditional family, and I'm lucky enough to have a lot of love and a bunch of people that I get to lean on. But I'm always happy for my found family of folks that have entered my life and brought us all together. And thankfully my career could end brutally during government shutdown, so I could meet the rest of you. And I'm thankful for Andrew Jackson for pushing all of my people out of the greater state of Tennessee so that I could exist and live and crawl my way to Southeast Missouri to be here with the rest of you. Super thankful for my nephews and everybody in my life, and being able to crack rude jokes and have a good time and tell great stories. And I got 2 bomb-ass turkeys about to go in the brine, and I'm super stoked. My youngest literally did a dance all the way back to his chicken nuggets when he found out that Uncle Ro was bringing over the good turkey. So live for the small moments, baby. The good turkey is the good stuff.
Is that the one from Popeyes, the Cajun seasoned Popeyes turkey that I keep seeing on YouTube? That I'm just like, what is happening? What is this world that we live in where Popeyes is selling frozen turkeys?
You know what? I'm curious to see what
I want to know.
I mean, obviously,
review.
Corporate facility.
It's the same world where Matthew McConaughey has the #1 tuna salad recipe in the world.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Have you not caught his tuna salad recipe that has gone absolutely crazy?
I can't say that I seek out tuna recipes.
Yeah. It's from the show. It's from the podcast 2 Bears 1 Cave. It was actually a funny episode, but like.
Oh, it's from Bert and Tom's podcast.
Yes.
Oh
yes.
God.
Yes.
By the way, when you said
is
tuna salad,
hilarious.
I just smelled the fart, the wet fart. Dude, 2-day-old tuna salad when you're going in like, yep, I'm putting hot sauce on this and eating it with Ritz crackers.
Oh, it's got corn in it.
Oh, dude, it was wasabi and tuna. That's all I needed to just be sold on it.
Put a can of cream corn in it.
Yeah, and some apple and
That's
some peas.
some southern.
Crispy jalapenos.
Yeah.
What?
Dude,
Literally
Balance
the
out that
top
crunch.
Google
If you-
thing is Matthew McConaughey tuna.
If you type it into TikTok now, that you'd get tons of people just like mixing it and eating it. Some people mixing it wrong because they're not the smartest.
That tracks.
They don't know how to listen to basic directions. They're like, I can replace it with anything I want. No, you can't.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's stellar. That's stellar.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
Hour.
Well, now I got
Them HEB
a
pickles.
side dish to bring to Thanksgiving this year.
McConaughey's tuna salad.
All right.
My
And
favorite
on
part about
that
high
note,
school.
we'll pick up where we left off in an epic Merrowstrand -1 battle of Ancient Dragon Turtle versus Tarask, with the party pinned in between the middle. You guys successfully used your stuff on your character sheet and miraculously were able to jump over Tarask's, dodge tails, escape to an island, get healed, use Find Steed, which I don't think has ever been used in any of the campaigns ever, call the Beast of the Sea, try to make your great escape, and Christian and Krak continuing to show their cojones as they go in for a dive bomb mission, surely a suicide mission of leaving themselves behind with the Tarask, and all to be bailed out once again by Akiko and her psychic lance, which stunned this Tarask with double nat 1s as a legendary creature. You guys were able to end this, and I was stingy at the end of the episode that you guys saw publicly. Immediately afterwards, I conceded and have given all the players 2 levels. So the overlay lies right now. They are 14 at the moment. On top of that, we have to roll for our new loot system that's in with D&D 2024.
Oh, that's right.
There's a new loot system.
So I will be posting this new little graph inside your chat that shows you how you can transmute the magic items you get to go get better ones. Basically, it is a sliding scale of, as you collect loot that you don't want, you're able to combine them to get a better pull.
And I think I gave Dylan my sword.
Yeah, so you're going to be able to transmute loot that you don't want to use. You're going to be getting a bunch more loot onto that pile as well. And there will also be signature pulls that will go off of a list that I curate myself that are the best in class items for your class inside of D&D, regardless of their source, whether they be D&D itself or third party.
Hell yeah.
So before we even get in to the scene and pulling bits and parts off of these creatures, you guys are going to find each 3 magic items per person inside the gullets of these creatures. Now, here's the fun thing that we're doing in addition to this. The magic items you guys are receiving are because these creatures have eaten a lot of adventurers over their time. You need to think right now on your character sheet how you can assist in recovering these magic items. If you guys meet a threshold, you get an additional party item where you guys are able to choose as a party. The threshold is always set at 100. If you make it to 150, it's 2. 200 is 2.
And this is like the culmination of all of our rolls that we're going to do.
Yes. So to get in those higher, like 150, everybody's got to ace it. You got to do exceptional, and have some luck and get a crit. Just doing good gets you the magic item. Getting up to 200 is the party critting on some serious skills.
Sheesh. Well, Bud is gonna, as soon as he sees that Tarask mouth open up and just start collapsing down, he's got his freaking frog eyes dialed in, looking in between those teeth, trying to spot and see. And I'll use my steady eye and roll with advantage on a perception or investigation. I will do a investigation. It's a plus 16. Will you let me do that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Calculator is out.
No, I will luck. I will luck it. I will use it and luck.
That 20 was right there.
Will you let me?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay. Here's my luck roll.
There it is!
Oh,
nice.
That was my last innate luck.
Oh man, a Shevitz. All right. 36 times 2. You guys are sitting at 72 already.
Doom. I see it. Look at there. As I point to the back molar.
Also, since you rolled a natural 20, you are going to have an additional 4th piece of loot that you will be able to pull and dictate what you want.
Loot me.
So we're just looking for things that'll help us see what's in there or help us grab what's in there.
Just be creative.
Yeah.
Whatever you think will help us,
I straight have telekinesis. If I see something shiny, I'm pulling it towards my face.
There you go. That sounds great.
For you, looking at your sheet, Tarben's got some big old bear paws, and there's probably some things that are embedded that he can't even get out inside the flesh of this Tarask. You got a plus 10 to sleight of hand. I would suggest using it to try to get in those little spots that we can't.
And the little crevices right in between the teeth. There's probably some good stuff stuck in his little gums, little splinters and stuff. All right. What? Roll for sleight. Sleight.
Slot a hand.
And
Can I use a card for this?
Absolutely.
Okay, let me go and pull an advantage card for that.
You got it.
What we don't know is
I was gonna say I don't think I used any.
he's having us use all these cards, and then another Tarrasque.
We're gonna fight
is
something
come
else.
up.
19.
19. Ooh, okay.
29. You guys have unlocked a piece of party loot already at 101.
Oh,
That's what I'm talking about. You're
I will
pulling.
say, as I was gonna say, as I'm like flying with Krak, and we're kind of like hovering over. I'm just like, you went down. You need.
You drop me in that neck hole.
Are you?
It's a goiter.
Yeah. I am resistant to everything, and I am going to dive down the gullet and carve my
Okay.
way out.
I'm gonna drop him and then like look over at the boat, and everyone's looking at me like drop our friend toward. And I'm just gonna point down like.
I have my lightning lure ready.
So with my natural resistances to almost everything and my immunity to lightning damage through my cloak that I made and we infused in my armor, I'm gonna go and search the stomach.
All right.
I'm gonna be like up above him, so that he can also get my aura for that extra bit of protection, just in case. Because now as he's like diving in there, I'm like, maybe this was a bad idea.
And then why is it up? Go away. So just straight roll or
What are you using once you go in the stomach?
then while I'm down there, where is my stuff? I am going to use my mage hand to search as many possible spots as I can simultaneously.
All right, go ahead and roll your spell attack.
That is up here. There it is, spell attack. Do I have a advantage card at all?
Yeah, we got a full set.
Full set. I will use that advantage.
All right.
oof. The 20 and the 19 are literally looking at me.
27. Who's up next?
I'm doing some crazy bear shit in the mouth of this thing where I'm using my boots of slippers and spider climbing. I'm actually upside down in the maw of it while I'm watching Akiko pull things out with telekinesis. I kind of give her that kind of head cock and I go, as I kind of polish up my boots of giant strength and I take Caramel's bite and I throw it into the gum line. And as I do, I step into it and I use it as a lever as I'm trying to pop some of these teeth out to see if there's anything down underneath there. I'm using every bit of brute force and leverage that I can.
Go ahead and give us your athletics.
And I will also go advantage because why not? It's fun. We're burning cards.
Burn them.
Buying them.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? Nice roll.
Take a 35.
I think that puts us into that 150 range.
Plus 35. That heaping helping of plus 17 to his athletics. 163. Let's go. 2 pieces of party
Hell
loot.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna do something similar because I'm a strong individual, but you're kind of doing that.
It's not a contest to be the most original. It's about just doing your thing.
Yeah, but I
just
will
kinda-
do something a little bit different. Being I instead of like going on like the inside or whatnot, I want to like get towards like the back where it's kind of got that like shell like of overgrowth that's like on its back. I'm gonna get like into like the leverage pieces and try to start like forcing and prying that open to see if there's anything from like this long standing history of this entity being down there, to try and see if there's anything that's maybe been, you know, wedged in there or fallen or sunken or, you know, any of that kind of stuff, you know, like shipwrecks, where it's like you find stuff that's like literally like embedded on the outside of ships and stuff that have been there for like ever.
Made me crack
Holy
my back.
Avenger in the toe fungus.
Go ahead and use your athletics.
Okay, and I'm gonna burn
You
an
nat
advantage
20
card
this.
too.
Nice. Party burns. I love it.
Might as well, right?
Oh,
Oh, what a horrible roll. Can I lucky that?
Yes, you may.
You have an innate or you want the card?
No, I don't have an innate. I need the card.
All right, you got it. Done.
7 and a 2, terrible.
oh.
Okay, I'll take the 18 for 35.
So close.
198.
So close. So close.
So you need me to not roll a natural 1.
Oh, that's right. Farouk still gets to roll. Yes, that's right.
No,
Still think what we did was dumb.
no pressure. No pressure. I will go ahead because the party doesn't deserve to be messed with in this fashion. Go ahead and burn an advantage card for me.
All right.
If it comes up double ones like the Tarask, that was just the way it was meant to be.
That was how it was meant to be.
I will use my nature ability to scan for the best places to go and find inside this beast, like its second, third, fourth bladder, and go looking, where this hidden stomach is at. Because that's a plus 14 for me.
I don't know if it would be. Oh, nice roll.
31. Let's go. We get to the 229. Damn, we almost get into uncharted territory over here.
Doggy.
Oh man, let's go.
What
All
is that equation? Max 1,5? What does that equation do?
I know, I'm kind of curious myself.
It's the DM magic.
I don't know what something is internally buffing that nature from one of the new systems, obviously, because he's completely built from the ground up. Okay, so what we're gonna do everybody's loot first, and then we'll do your 3 pieces of party loot at the end. We'll just start with radio. How this goes, you guys get to roll based off of your level, and it is all tables on my side from the new Dungeon Master's Guide.
Dope.
And we are level 14. So we pull from the level 11 through 16 pile. And what this does is it determines the rareness of that piece of loot. As you level up, the back end becomes larger and larger. So instead of being weighted to common and uncommon, it begins to be weighted to rare, very rare, and legendary. So first piece of loot.
Finally.
Yeah, overdue.
That shit was
Overdue.
busted.
Percentile?
Many things.
57 is your number, and that is rare piece of loot. Tarben, we're going to calculate what it is by rolling a d4. 2, it's an armament. All right, rare armament. Armament.
RGB.
RGBB.
A pirate bear now.
I once knew a Leonid.
Oh. He
He
was
was
an
a smug
SOB.
prick.
Yeah, and
That's it.
Rolling. That's strange.
Ja, weird.
it's broken the table.
How's
Right.
fast?
I should not have broken the table.
Wow, that must be a really good armament.
With AI is in the background working on what do I give a bear for an armament at level 14?
Let's do this. And I'm going to lump these into a folder and just import them in. DMG. Roll tables. Pause for station identification.
He must construct more pylons.
All right. There we go. Just didn't want to roll out of the compendium. But hey, this is cool. I bet I can actually eventually let you guys roll these and then by giving you guys permissions and whatnot. I'm going to do it for right now, but the Berserker Axe. And since you guys are at level already +3 tier, that's what it is. Let's see, you get a bonus to attack rolls made with this weapon. In addition, to attunement, your hit point maximum increases 1 by 1 for each level you have attained.
Nice.
That's a big bear.
It's a big bear. It's a big bear.
What's your health
Big
at
damn
now?
Right now, 238.
No biggie.
Here's what's great. That battle axe, you just need to have space on your person, and your health goes up with that bad boy.
Yes.
You just strap that thing to your leg.
Jeez.
That's stellar. More HP for Tarben. So you can take that Berserker axe, just drag it onto your character sheet.
Ding, it's there.
We love it. We love it.
Awesome.
All right. Next roll. Let's go. Another rare. Go ahead and roll me a D4.
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 Uno.
Arcana.
Arcana. Ivor.
Ivor Felipe.
Pamito kapupu.
Survey says rare Arcana.
Ariake Evil.
Yo!
Wand of
What?
lightning bolts?
Oh, we all do lightning now.
Could I strap that to the end of my Caramel's bite and just have a lightning lightning falchion?
Duct tape.
That's sad! Thunderstruck! Go ahead and pull that onto your character sheet. Let's
Dragged
go.
and dropped.
That poor wizard.
One.
The dragon turtle was immune all along.
He got eaten.
I do love that Remy is rolling all these too.
Yeah, I don't have anybody selected.
Yeah.
50. Another rare. Let's
Rare.
go.
In the pocket.
Roll another 1d4.
Coming up. Number 4. Give me 4, give me 5, give me that which others are.
nice little spread.
Relics.
Yeah. Ooh.
All right, so 4 is relics, everyone.
Relics and rarities.
Horn of Black. Yo, I know what this does.
Take a magic
came and
action to emit that thunderous blast, a 30-foot cone that's audible for 600 feet. Each creature has to make a con save, and on a failed save, they take 5d8 thunder damage and are deafened for a minute.
Yep.
You were literally the AC/DC bear.
Uh-huh.
20%
It truly
chance for
is.
that thing to explode. Hey.
I'll make sure and keep my hand slightly open when I use it, just in case I don't blow any
How fun.
balls off.
We'll do a
Nice
little
4th of July accident.
do a little housekeeping
I
here.
did that.
And yeah,
Came
you
in
got the
blasted.
Berserker axe. Let's see if it has its. I'm looking to see if it has the effect on it. Passive, the HP increase. It seems to be there. Yeah, add 1, and you have it turned on. Let's go to effects. I don't see it adding that on in effects though, but I see it in inventory and I see that you have it turned on. Let's do this. Does your health drop when I do that?
It might be like an equipable situation where you have to like equip it.
Yeah, we just did it.
Okay.
We'll figure it out later. Make note for me, Tarben.
Yep.
All right. Krak, you were up, my dude.
That's me. All right. What's my percentages? 58.
Another rare. Give me a D4.
Defer.
Armaments. Dagger of Venom.
Nice. Nice
Milk.
little rogue weapon.
And make note that we'll change it to a +3.
Yeah. Still, I just want to see how they changed it for the. Just 1 minute. Con save. Okay.
And saves will always be buffed to scale with your character level as well.
Put that in my inventory. Oop.
Next item up.
Rare again.
Roll a 4.
Right in the middle.
D4.
Yeah, there you go. Get that relic.
Relics.
Relic.
Relics.
Ooh, that was good.
Thank you. Ooh, oh.
That is
79.
not a bad additional item to have.
Dang.
Oh
Now,
my god, it's not something that's gonna blow us up.
I let you use Staff of Healing, regardless of what class that you are. For those that are uninitiated, Staff of Healing has 2 charges. 2 charges. 2 charges of mass cure wounds. And you can drop a bunch of cure wounds off of it. Quite nifty. Quite nifty.
Nice.
Once again, something else that you could definitely use inside your shop.
That was a good one. I like that one.
Just can't crack above the rare.
Ooh, 3. Armor.
Implements.
What is that?
These are
Bunch of
generally
imps.
best for like party-wide items.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
The old handy
An extra
haversack.
dimensional
It's the little bag, the little backpack. This is adorable.
Why does this fit Krak so well, though?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I have something for that.
Yeah. Basically,
MacGyver backpack of bombs.
it's basically what it's gonna be.
Or just re-roll it or whatever he said. You know, combine it with shit. But,
All right. Mr. Tien.
Oh God, it's me. Here comes the one, chat.
Hey!
Oh!
Of course it
The
does.
very first
Uh-huh.
very rare.
1d4 to see if it's Arcana, Armaments, Implements, or Relics.
Armaments.
ammunition of slaying bullets.
Oh,
Probably going to be given to someone else.
oh, what a brutal roll. There was your one, the 5.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Damn,
great
that's
additional
really cool.
damage.
Yeah.
It's
Guess who that's
great.
probably going to go to, bud.
Hey.
Go ahead and roll me a D10. Let's see how many of them you get.
3.
Oh. Happens.
Can I add a D10 inspo? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, uncommon.
I told you guys, it's just downhill from here. I'm gonna
1d4.
combine all these for a rare. No, I'm just kidding. 1d4.
That's
It's a
exactly what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
All right. Uncommon relic coming up.
Oh, the snake staff.
Oh, Damien's staff.
I stole it from him.
What a dick.
Or the Tarrasque has eaten him.
Or the Tarrasque was him all along.
He was the true test.
What a twist.
Last pull. Come on. Give a good one for Mr. Tien. All right. He's got a rare. Give me another D4. Oh, God. That was right on the line of being another very rare. Damn.
Relic. Okay.
Relic. Rare relic.
Mace of Disruption.
Yo, Mace
That's
of
cool.
Disruption is good.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, and once again, these are all items level up with you, so it's not the
Right.
level the item is not a concern. It'll be a +3. Yeah, extra radiant damage, and that save will roll up with you. There's a time to go sword and board with that thing.
Yeah, I think it's definitely depending on, if you got some fiends and some undead, that might be the thing to pull out. Although the Avenger works that way in certain, well,
True.
a little bit different, but
And if not, it adds into the pile and you transmute it, baby.
yep.
Transmute it.
All right,
Yeah, I'm
Mr. Bud.
Yeah.
gonna be a 99.
A 4.
Oh,
Yowza.
Okay.
You were one thing away from 100, which would have been like
That's true.
legendary.
That's true.
Common implement. Who knows? It could be the greatest implement of all time.
Hey, you know what? It's never about like
Hey,
it's how you use it, you know?
Always need those.
And I will go ahead and I'll bump you up. You can do a Actually, no, because it's on the table. So just drag it. Potion of healing.
Okay. Got it.
Oh my
gosh.
No!
That is nuts.
Oh, dude.
At least I got 4 pulls. I get 4 pulls.
Yeah,
So
take-
I'm 2 down.
Brutal.
Now I'm so close to 100. Moon touched
Moon.
sword. Okay.
Okay, Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon.
Hell, you might just have to use it for a light.
Yeah. All right, big number.
Also, it's your choice. You can make it whatever you want. What kind of sword do you want to make it?
Oh yeah, look at that. I will decide later.
All right.
Yo!
I told you.
Nice.
99.
Payout.
I called it. I said 99. I
It's
called
all
it.
about balance.
Yo.
A legendary
called it.
relic.
I called it.
All right.
Oh man, this is nuts. Oh, this is nuts.
He wants it for relics. Oh boy.
Oh boy, is right.
Oh boy.
Oh shit. Okay, so you guys learned about Enspelled Weapons on Curse of Strahd. He's going to be able to put in an 8th level spell slot into this staff.
Holy criminy.
Better hold on to that while you're sleeping.
Bound in the staff, 8th level or lower, the spell is determined when the staff is created and can be any school of magic. It's got 6 charges, regains them 1d6 at the beginning of the day while holding on the staff. You can expend a charge, becomes a rigor quarterstaff. Ridiculous.
This one's already got Shillelagh mapped to it, so you're good.
Yeah. Holy crap.
Yeah, that's gonna be an awesome, like, oh, I've got my Yahtzee card, 8th level, here you go.
For real. Now's your golden pull.
Now's my golden pool. Let's see what we get.
All right. Golden pull goes to top of the level. It's going to be pulled from the level 17 to 20, and you'll be able to pick what category you want.
Come on.
We will make this roll with advantage.
Legendary.
Very rare. Okay.
Still pretty good. Rare.
So rare. So we'll take the very rare. Got it. Armaments. And what was the first? What was the
Arcana, armaments, implements, and relics.
Let's go armament.
Okay, so armaments are your weapons, your armor. You do have a lot of good stuff in that.
Relics are more tantalizing, though, I would imagine.
Or Arcana.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, well, let's switch to Arcana.
Maybe you've got the spell staff, maybe you get lucky in this Arcana and maybe you can, get a 1-2 combo or something.
Right.
I don't know.
All right, very rare pull on Arcana. Coming for Feisty. Pull the handle.
There you go.
Yo!
There you go.
Staff of fire. You get resistance to fire damage while you hold it. 10 charges. It's got burning hands, fireball, and wall fire on it.
Wow.
That's a pretty solid one.
That's a good pull. That's a good pull, Pard.
I mean, just having those fireballs is like huge.
Fire toad.
Yeah.
You got 2 staffs, you're gonna be like
All right, Akiko.
Me.
Akiko.
Ecoman.
I was so afraid of a deck of many things on that legendary thing.
Yeah. Akiko with a rare. Give me a 1d4.
Anyway.
Oh, I gotta drag these on for now.
Arcana Felipe.
Take it. It fits.
Wand of
Oh, nice.
Fear. More psychic mumbo jumbo.
I'm just really in the head of everyone. Maybe I do have a plus 11 to intimidation.
Hey,
This works.
Another d4. Relics. Random spell scroll, level 4 or 5. Let's heads or tails it.
Heads.
Tails.
That checks.
All right. It'll be a level 4 scroll. Let's do another random pull over here to my handy. Actually, no. Do I have a scroll table? Item specific table. Random artifact arts. Nope, looks like I still pull this one out on my own. All right. Let's do random gin. Go ahead and roll me a 1d10.
I'm just stuck in the middle.
Ooh. Let me confirm the level of the spell to make sure you're getting your work. Perfect. Dominate Beast is now yours. 4th level spell scroll. And I believe I can just take...
I have that.
Oh, you have the spell?
I have Dominate Beast, yeah.
Let's do another pull. Give me another D10.
Oh, of course.
Good news is there's no like strength like good or
Yeah.
better. Let's see here. Survey says new scroll list. Ooh. You don't have summon elemental, do you?
No, I have Summon Aberration.
Awesome. Let's go.
How many things can we bring up?
More. Never enough.
All right.
I
And
have friends. You guys have pets. I have spiritual beings.
That live in my head.
I just have me.
Give me a
Akiko,
pet.
can you go to your spell sheet and tell me what your save DC is?
My spell DC?
Mm-hmm.
22.
22. And what is your attack bonus?
Plus 17.
Woo. Hammer don't hurt him.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is great. I drag the spell over and it just says create scroll. And there it is. Done.
Oh, nice. I was gonna say, because I cannot, that's not a clickable thing. Cool.
Bada bing. It is over in your
See.
consumable items now.
Oh, and you get to choose what element it is.
Mm-hmm. All right. One more pull for you. Another rare. Give me that defo.
Chris.
Implements. Yo! This party just got stacked.
Let's go.
Yo.
A lot of healing. A lot of healing.
I'm gonna retire, dude. Just done. I'm done. So what this tells me is this poor island out here somewhere where everyone was like, their staffs of healing up just decimated.
Oh man. There was a temple of Mongsania they
trying
just
so hard.
destroyed.
All right. Group loot. So this is how this goes down. You guys get the roll for rarity, and then you guys choose as a party whether you want arcana, armaments, implements, or relics.
Nope. I'd say the first one, let's do implements for sure.
It is generally a good call. Implements.
Yes.
I'm cool with that.
Because we got We get 3 or 4 party items.
Ooh. Yeah, this is your enlarge reduce. Whoever wants to be the keeper of these potions, go for it.
I mean, this one in particular, I say, is either Tarben or Christian.
Oh, for enlarge reduce.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually thought Krak because Krak's our alchemist. So I was
I was gonna say, give it to him. Let him make
like,
more.
Krak's the alchemist, so let Krak hold the potions.
I'm down with that.
Yeah. I think it just makes sense, right?
Big
I'm like,
bomb.
here, Krak, we found this. I don't know what it is.
Oh, baby, you guys got a very rare. Where are you gonna put it?
Well, that's hard. I'm inclined to say relic.
I was thinking relics.
I think relic.
I think relic's fine.
Relic it is.
Relics, baby.
Didn't pull. Okay.
Yo,
another enspelled staff.
Another enspelled staff.
That's
4 or
gross.
5. Let's go.
Somebody needs to put that on their character sheet, and then they're gonna have to communicate with the party what you're gonna put on that.
Yeah.
Now, I am also going to give you guys how this is going to work, because guys, I don't care about attunement. I care about what's on your loadout. So I'm going to give you the image of basically, here's your Diablo character. This is what you can put on yourself. That's what's on and active.
And we'll do that later. You haven't done that part yet.
No, we're not doing that on stream. That's going to be off stream.
Yeah, I would say give that to the bear, because the bear, I think, could use some more ranged stuff.
Yeah.
Potentially.
I would agree.
In big boom spell like that, does it make sense to give it to Akiko?
Don't worry about it. Somebody just take it. Somebody just needs to be the recorder of it.
Yeah.
And then you guys can make the call later. So right now we just need somebody who's organized, that knows they have it, and knows that we need to pick a spell for it. Then
I got it.
Then you guys can decide. Last pull.
Come on, then.
Oh,
Hey, very rare. Take it.
Arcana, armaments, implements, or relics.
Back to implements.
Sure.
Yeah, we don't really need. Well, yeah, no, we don't need armaments. So, yeah.
No relics.
Instrument of the bards. We have no bard on the campaign, so we're gonna re-roll.
Nice.
I remember when I wanted to be a bard.
I remember the days.
Banging on your drum.
Oh,
that's big.
The 99, top of the table. Somebody's going to have to determine.
Book contains guidelines and.
Increases your charisma modifier.
Oh yeah, this
I would like to have. I'd take that.
Yeah,
Who
that's
uses
definitely
Charisma.
it's
That's you.
it's it's Kiko.
Me?
It's a Kiko.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's a Kiko,
Well,
or
I
the
kinda-
Paladins can use it, but that's her main battle stat, so I would give
Yeah.
it to Akiko first.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah. You read
Okay.
it basically over, 48 hours over a period of 6
I
days
would
of
get another
brewing.
book. Put it in the backpack.
Yep, exactly.
Put it in the backpack.
You know what? You're right.
And yes, chat, I did forget about mine. I will pull for me. I will not be pulling armaments. I will only pull for the party Arcana, implements, and relics.
Nice.
So I'm kind of like extra party pulls. Uncommon, we're just going to go down the board. We're going to do an Arcana.
Oh, the Raven.
Ooh.
And it's obviously an owl as the artwork. All right, whoever wants to be a keeper of this pile.
I'll take it. I'll put it in my inventory.
Oh, you turn into a raven.
No, the statue does.
Statue turn? So you just get a raven?
yeah.
You get a free friend?
Yeah, free friend.
Free friend.
Oh, you already have a bird friend.
Well, he has two.
Then take a free friend. You want a free
Oh,
friend?
he needs a friend.
Ooh, very rare. Nice.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sit over
Kiko,
here
take
with my
it.
rock.
I have a bird friend. I can turn into a bird.
Imagine
with
that
my bird.
that owl being in there and just being like, I've been in here for so long.
If this thing comes out and starts talking to me, I swear. Because the last little pet that I had did not turn out well.
Ooh, there we go. Another one.
Manual of quickness and action, baby.
Ooh,
Books.
All right, Dex boys. You guys are gonna do rollies for this because it's the only way to do it.
Dex is not my main stat is intelligence.
Oh, that's right. You fire off of intelligence.
I mean, I have a decent Dex, but
and Krak does as well.
No, mine is off of. Oh wait, no, we set mine to intelligence. That's right, we did. I'll take it. I don't care.
We'll just do rollies because anybody could use an extra boost in intelligence or
Dex
Dex.
is always helpful.
Nice.
Nice. Bear, go ahead and put yourself in there. You only got 16 in Dex. You could use a bump.
Anybody wants it? These are the worst
I'm
rolls
curious.
ever.
Wow.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my God!
What's here?
What? Akiko,
I was really hoping
Right
it
up
would be
there.
a 10 or a 7.
6'9". That's
This is the best.
that's incredible.
Honestly impressive.
I'm the fastest of our slow friends to grab the book.
That's amazing, dude.
Best on the B team.
That's on the B team.
Last group roll. Very rare. Let's go.
Still got it.
Very rare relic. Damn. I did good for y'all.
Yeah.
Yo, potion of vitality. Let's go.
Blue pills. Let's go.
Oh, for exhaustion.
To Krak.
You're to the
He
goblin.
studied.
I will replicate it. I will treat it as my
Yeah.
own.
What do you guys think about new loot, baby?
Oh man, I love that.
The lottery pull. Ching, 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 ching.
I find something else big and kill it. I want to pull the lever again.
This transmutation process I'm very intrigued about as well.
There's
I don't know.
nothing to it. You just take the 10 items, and the next time that we take a get loot, then you have that extra pull.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
You can just turn in one of your items for a pull, essentially.
So it scales, so it's like 10 uncommon items or it's like 5 common for an uncommon, then it's like 10 uncommon for a rare, 10 rare for a very rare.
Got it.
10 very rare for a legendary. And I'll have that chart. I'll post it inside the Discord so you see it.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
So
That's dope.
I'm just able to then reward you loot anytime we're in a situation where there is loot.
Right.
Boom. Now I don't have to worry about whether it fits you or not. And then, it has the pathway to you getting to where you can pull from your chart of what you want.
Your desired spot.
Which you will get, because I just don't have it right now. If you roll a natural 20, I'm going to let you pull from your best items. So I'm going to give you an additional. This is the best I can do right now, which is,
Which is great.
Oh, I think it's great. I will say though that if I do find those 3 ammunitions of slaying, I would offer those to Bud because it just makes sense that you would have those. Like that's gonna help us as a whole.
I also found this pretty badass staff. I'm not the most magically inclined, so we'll figure out how we want to play this around, but this one feels very warm to the touch, and this one feels very mysterious to the touch. So we'll just have to figure out and see. I might not be the best to be handling all these staffs, but
Wait. So you saying you have a staff that's warm to the touch, huh?
I do, and it's a little alarming because I feel like it shouldn't. But if you leave your hand on it too long, it feels a little warm.
Does it get warmer as you hold on to it longer?
Tingle a little bit too.
Does it feel like a sneeze, only better?
No, I would say it's holding the same temperature. But yeah, I'll definitely use these arrows. These these things are sharp, and I put my little pointy finger. Blink.
It's an arrow of frog.
One of them explodes.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe don't touch it.
Well, now we only have 2. No, but if you wanna put them on, it's the ammunition of slaying. It's my good one.
Yeah, and I do think the staff of fire should go to somebody, not me.
Okay, these things are all that you can sort inside your Discord DMs about how you want to levy it up. Let's go ahead and who is assisting Krak in carving up monster parts?
I'm already chopping in the mouth, so I volunteer as
Yeah, I was gonna
tribute.
say, don't you?
Yeah, I'll cast bless. Does that help? Oh, it's attack roll, saving throw. Never mind.
Yeah, it's more of a guidance situation.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, oh wait, guidance works differently now. It's a
You have to
specific
declare it now, right?
declaration.
I declare.
Bankruptcy.
There you go.
Krak, what are you gonna try to go for first?
Let's look at our DMs real quick here. I mean,
I have
I was
the charts
I was
pulled
already
up.
I was already in the stomach, so like while we're down there, I might as well pull some blood.
I just imagine you with like one of those little sister syringes. It's like a gas
Yeah.
pump handle, like with a baby bottle attached to it.
Yeah.
All right, you're gonna get 10 pounds of Tarask blood. No roll
Dang.
necessary. There's 100 gallons of it available, so
100 gallons.
Mr. Bubbles, you see the angels?
This one's still got some.
Okay, so I got 10 gallons. Okay, I'm just looking to see what it does here, what it makes. Okay, cool. And then what was this? Or was that? Oh, that was on the dragon turtle. So we're on the Trask right now.
go ahead and get another additional. We'll do this in. We're literally going to consult the rules of Oregon Trail right now.
I'll die of dysentery.
Thank you.
How many pounds of Tarask meat can the party carry?
Oh yeah, Trask flesh.
Rules of
Back
Oregon
the ship
Trail.
up to it. Back the ship up to it and load up the
Well,
cargo hole.
To be fair, we did just get a sack of haversack, which is going to do 500 pounds.
All right, we're gonna do. I'm gonna allow you to have 200 pounds of Tarask meat.
Wow.
200
Good eating.
pounds.
Somebody better call the black kettle, cause man.
Man.
So,
Eating good for the end of the world.
does it function as a bag of colding? Does it hold it?
I believe so.
Let me check. Oh, okay. Description. There it is. 275.
Each side pouch can hold up to 200 pounds of material, not exceeding a volume of 25 cubic feet. Central pound can hold up to 500 pounds of material, not a bag of
No,
holding.
it's not a bag of colding. It is
Okay, so what we'll do with the 200 pounds, you're going to make, just like jerky yield, you're going to get, takes about 4 pounds of meat to make a pound of jerky. You're going to have 50 pounds of Tarask jerky after you smoke it in Tarben's forge. And
Yes.
a pound turns your strength to 30
for
Damn.
24 hours.
for 24 hours.
That's hot.
I need that.
But just keep in mind, imagine eating a pound. of beef.
At this point, I mean, give
Just
him
like
some.
crying, just like
Get him some Metamucil. Oh, eating the pound of beef jerky is the easiest thing possible.
Yeah.
Letting loose the pound of beef jerky is incredibly death-defying.
Because Robert and I have each had a pound of steak in a sitting, and we'd been just fine. The next day, we weren't fine.
So-
Oh, that red meat bound up in my guts.
Yeah.
oh, no,
Yeah, very true.
it's more like this.
Yeah, more like that.
While your feet swell in the toilet.
Oh, that's what them compression socks are for, baby. Let's go. We have the meats.
We have blood, we have flesh.
So wait, how many pounds of jerky did we get?
50.
Total? 50?
50.
50,
So 50 uses.
of, wow.
Yeah, that's a lot. But I mean, when you're ever going to encounter having and killing the trash, man, it spoils of war.
Yep.
Spoils
So
of war.
I'm going to look over at Tarben and be like, we should really try and get this shell.
You want to take the shell off the turtle?
No, off the Tarrasque, the back of the Tarrasque. And like I start like hitting on it, and you don't like I like use acid, I use everything. It's like impenetrable.
Oh. Yeah, cut it off and then tan it afterwards.
Just like
Scrape the meat off.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think this would be, and like I kind of look at the shell, and then I look at the ship, and then I look at the shell, and I go, I mean, I think it's beat up a lot.
Oh, dude, you just gave me the idea of a Tarrasque head, maiden head on the front of it, like an icebreaker with those giant horns. Yes, let's try and carve this giant shell off.
So the Tarrasque shell can be even harder than legendary mithril or adamantine. Krak is going to attempt for you guys to cut this shell off to be able to use to arm the ship. All right, this is going to take everybody helping him. So I need either a finesse response or a brute response. I'm going to allow everybody to roll on it. Best two rolls will be the advantage roll. I'm not going to make this easy. I'm setting this DC at 32.
Oof, okay.
So I hear you on finesse, an idea. Can I help
counter
guide
you?
in a way if I use my guidance piece to roll enough to give somebody advantage on their finesse or strength? So can I do it?
No, I'll let you
perception or
use your
investigation?
intelligence on where to find the right tendons to release.
Yeah. So would that be a perception or investigation?
Whatever's better for you.
Okay, investigation, and then with my steady eye, I get that roll at advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got to start over here. Oh,
Okay.
Are you sure?
Not my best work, but I'm feeling like this might be the good spot to start with. I'll give you a 26.
Nice.
And we're all doing it. Then I'll be like, okay, if you're sure, I'm just gonna go over there and I'm just gonna start trying to rip it out, and because that's what I do. I'm not dexterous, that's for sure. So, is it athletics?
You just told me whatever
It's what
strong
you.
is, so.
It's what you.
Yeah.
That'll be that. Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
It's right there.
nice. We can't add anything to it, so
No, because you get literal, 6 shots at this.
yeah.
I will.
Yeah.
I'll roll Farouk dead last if you need.
Okay.
If you need me by that point, you're hurting.
I'm going to see a little bit of struggles, and I'm going to use some alchemy tricks, and basically like see if I can't loosen up the tendons and stuff. So I'll use alchemy to like loosen the meat attaching to the bone. Basically, almost boil it off.
Oh yeah, it stinks.
That's hot.
That stinks.
Normal. Ah. God,
No,
These rolls.
dude, a 3. Oh,
Well, it's a 10 technically for him and
Yeah.
I. We both rolled crap, but we got 10s at least.
reliable talent.
Okay.
But a 26 is as good as a 3 means you failed.
Yep.
Tarben, man, you're just brute forcing it with your strength. But I mean, if there's anybody who can hit that number, you got a plus 17. So let's see you rip this freaking shell off, boy.
That's what we're going for. Shell terrage.
Dang it.
Oh,
No!
come on.
Oh no.
Akiko.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna still stick with my sleight of hand, hoping that watching you guys just gnaw almost at the teeth at the edge of this thing, I can
Akiko's a
actually get
natural
under there
20.
and get the right spot. Yeah.
Yeah, Kiko's got to throw a natural 20 to hit it.
It's okay. She'll do it right now.
Easy. First try.
Dude, a great roll
Yeah.
too.
Rough.
Well, you see, you gotta go, if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it from the ass end. You can't go from the top. As I will use my nature. Naughty by nature says, oh, no, dude, the 20!
They rolled off
Right
of it.
Right.
Lean with it, rock with it.
Right there.
Damn.
We were right in
Cool.
pocket too.
Stupid.
We had 6 tries at it though.
Hey, we did our bestest.
Damn. Can't get the terrace shell.
Krak, I think this thing's gonna be a part of the island now.
Maybe we can use it to plug that hole.
That's not a bad idea. We can move it.
What else do you want to try to go for, Krak?
Is a dragon turtle still available too?
Oh yeah, it's still available.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, its head's gone, but everything else is still there.
So Krak goes over to it, and like the part in the neck that would like in the throat that would like attaches the mouth. He sees like two extra like side spouts, and he like pokes it, and a little bit of steam comes out of there, and he's like, "Oh yeah, this is where it shot steam at us and like boiled the waters." Like it's basically the part of the dragon that, you know, shoots fire, but this one shoots steam.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go for that.
Steam glands.
Yes.
All right, Steam Ventral. This is a DC 20.
What am I using for this? Oh, I'll use my tinker's tools. We'll get in there with little scalpels and pliers.
I see Tarben's pulled the ship around. He's done tied and drug this turtle. You know.
There we go. 26.
Oh yeah, you get Steam Vent, no problem, my dude. And you want multiple of these, correct?
Yeah, if we can get
All
more.
right, you rolled a 26. Go ahead and roll a 1d4. Got 2 of them, baby. 1 for each side.
So I look at Dylan and I go, "Let's put these on the boat, man. We gotta fight back."
You're telling me? I thought I was a goner.
And so throughout the next few days, I'll figure out how to mount these up to the ship, and then the ship has firepower now.
Oh yeah.
15d6 steam cannons after you get them built.
Yo.
Yo
So we got
ho.
things to do. Terrace jerky to make, steam cannons to build.
Why don't you go ahead and try for the dragon turtle shell? You might as well see
Okay.
if you can get some for the boat.
Oh yeah. Same thing. Like I'm gonna use all my tinker's tools.
DC 25.
Nailed it.
Let's
Nailed
go.
Nice.
You will have enough turtle shell for armaments of the ship and to craft a dragon turtle shell shield.
Who uses a shield?
Christian when he cries.
I don't feel the love of my god. I need a shield.
And then while I'm peeling off that the shell in pieces or not, I'll get some of that jelly.
Ooh, jelly.
I don't see the jelly.
Dragon turtle. Oh, sorry, it's the dragon turtle plastron.
Oh,
I think it says.
plastron. Yeah.
Which turns into jelly.
Yeah, go ahead and just mark yourself. What is it? Weigh itself in.
Where does it
20
say that?
pounds. Go ahead and give yourself 20 pounds of that.
Oh,
And go ahead and give yourself 10 gallons of dragon turtle blood. Turtle
blood.
man.
So
Turtle man.
20.
Hey, Peter Man.
Two cheers at the
turtle
same
man.
time.
It was better than one Tarrasque, two Tarrasque at the same time, dude.
Dude, 2 girls, 1
Jelly.
cup.
And
No,
then
man, you
said,
doing good. Don't click that link, man. Hey,
You said 10. What? How many of the blood?
10 gallons of that dragon turtle blood right over there.
10 gallons blood.
10 gallons of blood, baby. Want a
Like
dragon
Meg,
turtle
like an egg.
transfusion. Anybody that wants RP things, you want to take teeth, claws, anything for fun, you can certainly grab it.
Oh yeah, since I gave my my last fang to your tribe, I'm gonna take one of the claws from the Tarrasque. Get myself a new belt knife.
Farouk is gonna go and he's gonna take one of the teeth. He's gonna make a drinking horn out of the tooth.
Oh,
There you go.
That's hot.
That's dope.
Nice.
It's not every day you see some shit like this.
Yeah, I'll definitely take a tooth. I'll take 2 teeth.
I get 2 teeth by Tuesday. Amateurs. Amateurs.
Wait, do we need a whole set of Tarrasque drinking horns for the ship?
Of course. That's our
I'm a little
complete.
concerned that the drinking horn might be the size of me, but I'll try it.
It's you can just have the tip of the horn.
Oh yeah.
I still have my
I'll just do half of it.
refillable magic.
It was a good idea.
No,
Maybe we should get some
yeah.
more of these to drink from on the boat.
We
definitely
basically
need
just
some.
turned this into a Viking ship. Shields on the side, drinking horns.
Would have been real cool if we had Tarrasque shells on the side, but you know, it happens.
Listen,
Tarrasque
man, I
Bane.
tried.
You tried. You tried.
I don't know. Like ancient dragon turtle shell armaments are pretty dope as well. Like,
Because it's
I'm
all
not-
spiky
I'm
and
not upset.
pointy, and
I mean, now it all fits together. Like, it's Tarrasque is Tarrasque, but like now we have an ancient dragon turtle ship. Like, it's all under the same theme now.
Yeah, definitely Teenage Mutant Ninja Ancient Dragon Turtles.
what did the jelly give me? Oh yeah.
Oh, that was an insane haul. I don't ever want to do that again, by the way. I think that was the once in a lifetime experience that I'm glad that we all got to share in and have, but we're going to call that good. I'm good on that. That was nuts.
Yeah. Also, who the fuck are you?
Speaking of which, you guys got very lucky. There are forces beyond what you understand beneath us. That explosion, it conjured things up from the ocean that haven't been there in a long time. But it gets worse than a dragon turtle and a Tarrasque. And I know that may be hard to believe, but it's true. I came here at a moment's notice. I left my own friends and family to get here as quick as I could. I'll make this as short and sweet as I can, since you understand at least the basics at play here. I don't know what your goals are, but whatever you have planned, this whole place is gonna blow. It's not just this area. I come from Stormforge. My tribe, my family. We walked through the gates of the elemental plane. Hundreds of years ago, my clan descended upon this world as we sought a better life. It was that day that we saw the sun for the first time. No longer did our feet scorch and worship the fire underneath of us. We stared into the eyes of Osiris above. But I've come to find out that we did not close that portal. And the plane of fire is descending upon us. The Cinder Queen is here. There is no arguing that. We thought that they came to bring our city to ruin in our darkest hour. As Yansi Ben and the forces above us tried to drive us from the sky. When we went to check back on that ancient portal, well, the armies of the plane had already gotten here. And they did not wait for us. They took the pathway of least resistance. Whatever has been going on here, they followed. The volcanic activity, the ley lines, the fault lines that these goblins have caused. The earth is irrevotably scarred here, but that doesn't matter now. What matters most is that we stop the Cinder Queen. If we don't, there won't be any elemental archipelago left. There won't be any Merrowstrand. There won't be any Stormforge. Cinder Queen will blot out the sky and turn this place into another elemental plane of fire. They'll stop at nothing to scorch this earth and make it their own, terraform it in their own image. I know this is a lot to take on, and you don't have to trust me. You don't know me. But somebody has to try. And the guilt that I carry from my ancestors is far too strong not to give it my all. So yeah, that's who the I am.
Above table, I believe you.
Natural one. Oh no, no.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna roll an insight too. 18. Seems pretty legit to me.
I'm just a little suspect. Seems awfully interesting about your arrival timing. We're here trying to figure out how to close this fire portal, and poof, you show up from the fire portal, maybe, I don't know, with all these answers. Just seems a little suspect.
With all due respect, your frog mustache is a little suspect.
Hey, this is a Fae-related injury. I don't know. I can't stop this hair growth, okay?
I love it. I can't grow one. See, look, I got the whole Amish beard going on as he comes over. And I wish I could.
Okay,
It
you're
would
growing on me a little bit.
It'd complete the look. All I got is these tusks. See, what are you gonna... He grabs two of the Tarascans. You can put it in. Yeah.
I'm sorry. It just seems like a lot at the moment, and I'm just still processing. You've said a lot of things that make sense, but you also raised some questions for me. So, regardless,
I took a chance coming down here when I saw you bombing this abomination of an operation. Well, not the smartest plan. It was effective. Let me help guide you and not wake any more of these kaiju up from the deep.
You said the armies were already through.
Yes.
The mountain, or the elements, or however you want to call them, said it was a matter of time before this all went off. The volcano. They made it seem like we didn't have enough time to get to this portal. But if you're saying you know where it is, then there might be a chance.
We shut the portal down. They don't want to go back. They left it.
You know, if he's here and he's been there, maybe he can take us there. Maybe instead of trying to hitch a ride in a goblin tunnel, he's the key.
They're going to use your volcanoes to blot out the sun.
That makes sense.
And I'm hearing you right. There's no point in closing the fire portal now.
The portal is close. They're here. They're here to terraform our planet.
That's what I thought you said. Okay.
My ancestors said that they sealed the portal back behind them, but obviously something opened it back up. That doesn't matter now. All that matters is fixing the mistake that was left behind. We can't let them take over our world. They have theirs. Whatever ambition that they have is misguided. But that won't stop them. The trail that leads here, molten magma. The ley lines have guided them to this place because it's the easiest way for them to carry their armies out from inside the earth further up. Stormforge was saved because there wasn't an easy path up.
And we just kind of made that easy path. Not us, but we as in the people that have been here.
They made it easier.
No. When you don't have all the information, you have to make calls. And we made one.
I was saying the goblin drilling, not our little explosion. That was just, that wasn't that big of an impact on the whole grand scheme of things. I feel like maybe
you were released a Tarrasque.
Just look at the Tarrasque and the dragon turtle. Right.
Yeah, man, those things are supposed to stay way down there.
Look, I appreciate you helping back there. And for what it's worth, it sounds like you're truthful. And I really don't think we have much time or other options. So I'm inclined to trust you on this. For now, I don't think I need to spell out that if this is some sort of trick or trap, what happens. But I think that you're genuine. I mean, you put your neck on the line for us just now. Not many people would.
What's your name?
I'm Christian Galler, Head Warden, Merrowstrand, Dragon Knight.
Christian, I'm Farouk, and this is Parikh. Worst case scenario, I'm wrong. Best case scenario, what I've told you is right, and everyone gets to have the future they've hoped for. I'd rather take your ire and live as a pariah. I think it's a simple set of scales. I understand. But if you let me show you, I can deliver. I will give you the truth that you seek. All of you.
Well, Zoo, what do you think?
I mean, we did come here for a direction to go.
I think he's our best chance of going directly to the Cinder Queen.
It adds up.
It does.
What if that's exactly what the Cinder Queen wants, though?
Well,
I
then
mean,
he's
look,
the first to die.
Ella, I really, you know, you sound like you're speaking truths, and I want to believe you, but you are also intrinsically connected to this.
No one
I don't want
feels
us
the
to just
guilt
rush into things
harder
without
than I
thinking all the
do.
way through.
But I will show you, not just how.
That helps for sure. Okay.
We're all uneasy, but we don't have many other options.
That's where my other part of my brain was thinking is, I don't know what else to do if we don't trust this guy.
We have nowhere else to go, and we've already determined that we can't walk away.
I want to know what Krak thinks. Your people are gone, Krak.
We're not gone. Those
What do you
people are
mean?
gone.
What do you mean? Wasn't that your tribe?
Some of them.
There's more.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes I forget you guys can't speak Goblin. In our brief conversation, I don't know if he let it slip or he's trying to get a rise out of me. But apparently some of the tribe didn't agree. And he banished them.
Some as in just a few, or some as in maybe a lot?
I mean, I don't know, but I didn't recognize a single person on this island.
Well, that's potentially good news then. I would recommend, with them out of the way, reaching out again. But I don't think we have much time if things are happening as quickly as our new friend here says they are. And, Farouk, we're gonna need all the information you can on this Cinder Queen and their forces. If they're all here, I look around to the handful of us. That's gonna make things tricky.
No doubt.
So I'm curious, what did you mean by showing us?
If you choose to see, my myself and my ancestors can show you. But you have to want to see the truth. It'll involve a ritual. You have to want to see. If it is not your intention, you'll need to let me know.
What happens if we don't want?
I advise you not take this ritual path with me. With the visions they will challenge. And for those that do not believe and do not want to see, may see things and experience things that they wish they never had.
When Farouk says believe, Christian kind of glances down, just like subconsciously, like to the left, just with all that he's already dealing with.
Tarben will step forward.
I took a chance selling with all you once. Worked out in my favor. Sometimes you just have to jump. I'll take that jump. If you can show me the truth, I want to see it.
Is this something we're doing like right now?
No, I have to prepare the ceremony for God's sake.
Okay, geez. I was gonna say, like, I feel like I get a little bit of time to think about this, right?
And only one of us can go?
No.
Like,
Everyone
anyone
can
that
go
wants
on
to.
this quest with us for the truth.
Yeah.
But you have to want to. Your intention must be true.
I mean, I'm always down to find the truth. I'm still gonna think on it, but I'm leaning a heavy yes.
No. Head games are kind of my specialty, so.
Really?
I don't like the way you're looking at me.
I have a very close friend, which I have used their household to eat and make my weight in zucchini bread.
Zucchini bread?
Would you like a piece? As I pull out the saran wrap loaf that I have on me that I left with on the last episode. It's only slightly pocket warmed and smushed.
Oh, that's the best.
It's just a little dense.
I'll take a little piece.
Oh yeah, it was already dense too. Oh man, it's so good. It's so good. Farouk actually layered it like you would a like if you're gonna smoke like take one of those rings of smoked sausage and put it on the grill and caramelize it and put brown sugar on it. What he did is he pre-sliced it halfway and he wedged in pieces of butter already in there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
and now I'm hungry.
No soggy bottoms on this bread, eh?
You're welcome.
Listen, mister, you're talking to a group of people who have already seen things that they can't handle.
Statement.
Some of us have done things that we can't handle. So I'm pretty sure you're gonna get a yes from everyone.
Christian looks to the left just slightly, still unsure.
Christian, does your neck hurt?
I'm just looking at this companion of yours. What's their name again? He kind of walks up to the big owl, right? It's an owl?
Eagle.
Golden Eagle.
Eagle. I'm gonna walk towards the big eagle slowly, though.
Their name's Parik.
Parik. Nice to meet you, Parik. And with that, his eyes are gonna glow, and I'm gonna speak with animals and see if I can speak with Parik. I don't know if he's actually considered an animal, or a beast, but
Yeah, he is. He's literally a golden eagle. Parik turns his head and looks in the eyes. You. No.
I just turn and look at Farouk. I like him.
Just kidding.
Is he telling the truth? Can you understand him?
Would I fly over a burning island? Land on a ship that has no chance to get away from a Tarrasque? I love this man. Birds together. We flock and fly in any weather.
That's good enough for me. Welcome to the zoo.
What do you guys know about owlbears then?
I don't know, never met one.
Oh. Do I have the bird for you?
Spend most of my time in the sky in Stormfort.
It's like kind of at this moment that I think Kristen's just like, wait a minute, I was just talking to an eagle. He's like, just kind of like for a second, and then he just kind of goes and he looks around to see if Blueberries is around anywhere. He's like, this is strange. And then yeah, I think he'll kind of he'll look back to Krak specifically. Regardless, time is of the essence. Are you still wanting to reach out to your people? You should do that soon.
Oh, okay. And I'll just sit down. And I'll pull out the black box. No seams, no sides.
No sticks, no stems.
And I will.
I know one of that mid shit.
That real sticky icky box. We already had a Birdman quote.
And I will.
My Yamaka chromed out 1100. What I'm doing.
I will cast sending.
So white.
Nah, fam.
In the club, we're all fam.
Club.
In the curve.
Yeah, okay.
No, that was a collective for all of us. Don't worry. Go ahead and roll your spell attack. $36. You send out the call. It's faint. But there is a small transmission. You don't know whether it's still active or not because it repeats. And it's a distress signal. You have the coordinates for it. It's a day's sail away in the archipelago. But if there are anyone that is remaining from your tribe, that is where they'll be.
As I'm like I cast sending and I'm waiting, I just stick my hand out, and Dylan, almost like he knows, just slaps the map down. Eyes closed, I just draw on it. There,
get you to your people. I got it, Chief.
I look to Farouk. Do we have time? This is important.
Isn't it family what we do all of this for?
Yeah. I suppose so.
Another move to trust Farouk about. Got it?
Dylan,
One tick on
full
the
speed
trust
ahead.
line.
Let's get Krak to his people.
Is there anything we need to do on this island though before we leave? We did just leave a giant flaming hole.
That's
I
gonna
think
burn.
we
That's
should
gonna burn
leave
for a
this
bit.
island as soon as possible.
I think we need to stop breathing this flaming hole and just go.
I'm
It's
very
all
good.
it's
I'm
all
very happy to
water
leave.
surrounded, so I think it's pretty safe. And then also in like a matter of days, everything could go up. So I don't think it really matters.
Okay, just making sure. Just making sure.
I remember how
It's like
mad
the
the
burning
reef
tire
was
factory.
when they got attacked. I don't know what kind of thing's gonna come and protect this. I want to be out of here.
Yeah, I'm sure there's another kaiju down there that'll pop up and be like, we're done.
As you guys gather your new supplies, loot from inside both of these legendary kaiju. Armaments for the ship. You guys begin to sail away from this incredibly destructive island that is still very much on fire. What would you guys like to do as you head towards the remaining survivors of Krak's tribe? The ritual is planned to be held after the sun goes down. You guys have time to tend to things as you sail.
I think Christian would he'd probably find a spot and he'd probably sit and for the first time try to like quietly meditate. But what he's really focused on is that last image that Chikios kind of showed him when he was in the Fae of Olroshan and being trapped. And I think Christian takes time to try and reach out and push past any barrier that's there to try and connect even for just a moment with Olroshan and try to understand what's happening or direction or anything. And I think he's probably going to spend a lot of time just focused on that and trying to see if there's anything he can do from where he's at, because everything's telling him to just go straight there. But it doesn't matter if the world ends before he can get there. So he realizes that that's a later problem, but I think he's just trying to connect.
All right. Are you using a divine intervention card, or are you just trying to reach out in your own innate ability?
I think for now it's just a reach out. I think it's just trying to get a better understanding. So I don't think it would be a divine intervention at this point. I think it's more or less just kind of probing and seeing what, if anything, he can glean or connect or attach to or see or anything.
go ahead and give me 7 consecutive numbers.
7.
What, 30 to 37? Is that right?
Be
31 to 37.
31 to 37.
31 to 37.
Go ahead and roll that percentile die.
Nope.
Oh man, you
Just
know
got that
what?
right out of the way.
Dylan looks. Christian's he's spent a lot of time by him. He kind of always spends a lot of time by him. Okay, it's okay. He's just doing his thing.
Also, that number was literally twice what you called for. 74. Half of that is 37.
You're welcome.
Christian did 9/11. That's so. Christian is in deep contemplation, trying to reach out to his god that seems increasingly harder to get in touch with. Anyone else doing things at sea?
I'm reading a book. I'm doing some tricks. Reading that manual of quickness of action and doing some balance and tricks.
Go ahead, take 12 hours off the manual. It literally has the hours as numbers.
It's got a
Oh,
button.
that's cool.
You click it and you hit read, and then you type in the amount of that you want to do.
Welcome
That's
to the
nice.
future, bitches.
It's so freaking dope.
That's dope.
It's fucking awesome.
And then if you screw up and you forget to do this in the course of 6 days, you have to hit the button that says reset progress.
Krak will begin setting up some of those steam ventrals.
Yeah. Does anybody want to assist Krak with the steam ventrals?
It's kind of what I'm doing. Slapping stuff on the boat while we sail.
Man, don't marry who you think you love. Marry a big bear.
Honey bear.
This man, there ain't nothing he ain't helping out on.
I'm most happy when I'm helping and building.
This is a man who hasn't had a honeydew list since he was back at the tribe.
I'd be told to do it. I want to do it now.
You'll be that assistance role. Go ahead and use your athletics. Use your tinker tools, Krak.
Honestly, that's the way mentally it works too. You're not told to do things, all of a sudden you're like, oh, I can do everything. I want to do everything.
I did 5 loads of laundry, made 3 meals, and vacuumed today while I was working.
We need to get you a floor slut so you can vacuum while you're doing your other chores.
I didn't know where that was going to go, Feisty.
I know.
I was very
I didn't know where that was going to go.
It's
That
the
was
name of my
wild.
Roomba. Little floor slut.
Yep. A little bit of context helps that one out.
It does, doesn't it?
Punctuation goes a long way.
Yep. With a
My parents
26.
just call theirs Rosie. It's not that.
Yeah, exactly. Lame name.
Oh my God. With a 26, you guys will get both of the steam ventrals set on either side of the ship. We're going to say that's going to take the first 6 hours. Go ahead and make me a second roll.
Or cannons.
Or cannons. Oh, doctor.
Let's go. Big time success. You will be able to use these cannons the next day.
Oh, wow. Y'all were quick down there. As Bud's like on one of the top masts, balancing, learning a new balancing trick.
Right now, it is just perfecting the siphoning of the seawater up before it is charged into the ventral. So it's basically Krak's working on the wiring for the rest of, for the rest of the evening, just making sure that this thing does what it's supposed to do. But as long as you're in the ocean, these things are refillable. They do the same steam damage. They fill up, they shoot.
Where else would our ship go if not in the ocean?
Farouk's like,
spaceship, you don't know.
magma, hot magma.
What happens if we land and the river sticks?
Ooh, boiled blood.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's kind of like a like a Deftones music video. Just pretty people being sprayed with blood all the time. So, mechanically, at the next dawn, the steam cannons will be available. They fill up, they shoot. It's as simple as that. It will take a full bonus action or action to get them reloading. So it's very much, it is a shot and then do something else or get this thing reloaded.
So is that something we reload and do, or is it like its own boat action?
Krak will be able to make this available for everybody to do. You always have a boat action with Dylan with the Fey, with the Fey components. They might be able to reload a cannon for you if it was like, oh god, I got to do something else. You could set your your Fey boat action to that.
Once I get it like working enough so that the suction actually works and charges it, I will individually take people over and train them on the cannon.
It sucks and it cuts.
Sure does suck.
Oh, dude, I can only imagine the stink as we have to there's a lot of lacquer, like making these things permanent from biological. Like at first you're like, it's like turning on the heat for the first time, the burnt hair smell that permeates. This is you're smelling Matthew McConaughey's tuna salad, 13th day, bro.
Dude,
Ain't no amount of hot sauce gonna cover that up.
No.
The first time heater thing, it was like 2 weeks ago. It was kind of cold here in LA at night, so I turned the heater on. I woke up at 3 a.m. going, the house is on fire. bolt upright. I was like, ugh. No, it's just the heater for the first time probably ever.
At least you blame the house. I think I'm having a stroke for a mild second before it's like burnt toast.
Burnt toast.
Akiko.
Yeah.
What are you up to?
Where exactly are they preparing this ritual? Where is he preparing this ritual? Is it...
You would see Farouk has sat down at some place that's seated topside, and there's a lot of mixing.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell that there is 100% a liquid consumption component to this ritual, and that is what he has spent half the day on.
So we're all doing ayahuasca, eh? Okay.
I wanna... So he's in like a seated-ish era. I'm gonna grab some jerky. I'm gonna grab Pal. We're gonna go just, normal, comfy spot with a nice book. But, I'm going to mostly be looking over the book. I wanna see what's going into this ritual and if I can...
Oh my god. Hal going and just walking around deck with you riding on the back, reading. Can I get this as a screensaver? Like, this is the lo-fi.
Yeah,
oh my
lo-fi
god.
vibes.
I was hoping for like a nice little scene with Bud, but Bud's on the mast, like doing practical use of his reading. So he's.
You can still have a. You can still have a
I do want to be close enough to where I can kind of. I kind of want to keep an eye. I want to be close to wherever he's mixing this drug we're about to take.
I see you like pacing around, and every once in a while I'll look down and check in on Pal, and I'll see that you're like not looking at your book, looking at this ritual thing.
I clearly haven't turned pages, so like I am reading it, but I definitely wouldn't say that I'm reading it at the full like amount that we're sitting there. So
I'll do one of my my new acrobatic moves to see what it's like to get down.
No, you won't.
To get close to you,
Dude.
You belly flop out of the deck.
This is how Bud leaves the
more reading to
campaign.
do. I was trying to do something cool. I was going to show you this cool new move, and
20 points of shame damage on the fall.
No.
Ow. Well, okay.
And that's when I come out of my meditation.
Oh shit! That's
I
gonna
see him
leave a
falling
mark.
even that one. Can I feather fall him so he doesn't?
No, a natural one. Bud
think
hits
he's
with
pretty.
his like. Luckily, he's a frog, so he's condensed. This is like when you see those wrestlers fall on their neck, and you're like, "Oh my god!"
Oh.
But it's because
You
Bud.
ain't got no neck.
Okay, he's like he hits and it cracks. He rolls like only Bud or Krak could take this fall and not have some serious structural problems.
Oh.
As
We
I'm
haven't
looking
seen-
over my book, just kind of like
We haven't seen a bad
walk it
like,
off, and I'm not taking my eyes off of Farouk while I
We
say
haven't
it.
seen a bad like Bud crash in a while,
Yeah.
and I haven't done this in a hot minute, but it does like it's not the secretion, it's like a like that acid squirt just like just shoots out from the impact. Okay, well, that was not at all what I was planning on doing.
Sticky.
You can see since it's the acid, he now has a body, a chalk body line, but it's the full body because the acid just melts in and takes that first lacquer off the board.
Wait, did he give our deck a frog stamp?
Yeah, he frog stamped it all right.
Oh, it's so embarrassing. I can't even pick this up off the ground. I'm like getting a mop. I'm trying to get a mop and I'm trying to like scrub it away.
Jesus, Lathander Christ, are you okay?
I'm fine. Just my ego is just severely bruised.
Good
Oh, gosh.
God.
There's some cool things in this book, but I'll tell you, they want you to just kind of like go from 0 to 60, and I'm not there. I'm clearly not there.
Incredible.
I'm just gonna go over here and read, and I'm gonna go find Pal and sit
like-
next to Akiko and Pal and just plop down and continue reading.
It's like one of those yoga books. It's like, okay, step 1, downward dog. Step 2, legs behind back. And lick your own
earlobe
butthole.
with your toes.
Step 1, take a leap of faith.
This isn't DDP yoga. This is
Where are the puppies at?
Are you doing okay, Akiko? I feel like I haven't seen you actually read your book this whole time. I was watching you up there while I was working. I probably should have been reading more now that I've done my cool move.
Well, I mean, reading and putting into use is a pretty distinct connection. So I think it's okay.
We're getting there.
Yeah. But I don't know. Just watching the new guy, I guess.
Is he doing anything nefarious?
I have no idea what he's putting in there. I've never done.
it looks like he's
I've never really. My college days weren't that crazy. I was taking odd jobs with you. I don't.
Does it smell like something that Krak's cooked before? Because that dude's he has made some wild ass potions.
I still can't smell from the last things he made in the house. Like it's gone.
right.
There's nothing there. I can smell coffee and bacon. That's it.
Has he smiled at all while he's making anything, or has he just got like that stone cold look on his face?
I mean, he kind of laughed when you fell. I'm not gonna lie.
oh Farouk working. Brr, weird faces. Stoic is the opposite.
I don't know. I can't get a read on the guy.
Okay, so
he takes a lot of breaks too. Like,
so he's a little like Tarben. Got it.
Yeah, he doesn't. This is a different concept of staying on target for him.
Okay.
There's a point where you see where he just eats charcuterie for about an hour at the slowest pace that you've ever seen. Like just savoring everything, slowly slicing zucchini bread.
Do we think that's a part of the ritual making process, or is this just an insanely long snack time?
Didn't you eat some too? Which,
I ate
come on,
shit.
man.
That's
You
all I
take food
ate.
from strangers? You did. Yeah, that's true. Which, I'm surprised Dylan didn't say anything about that. I'm just gonna point over to it still being there, mopping buckets next to it.
I feel so ashamed.
Tarben, perception check. Oh, yeah, 18. You even notice that Fruit gets up a lot and stretches and walks over to the bow. You see he has kind of the same old man routine when he's got to let one rip.
This is some real old man right now.
Some real old man shit.
What do you think is over in the bow? Is there something over there, do you think?
You know, Krak, you used to see old bears do this when they were in the water. They can't help themselves. They can only tinker for so long before they've got to shake it out.
Yeah. All I know is I'm not quite ready to turn my back on the guy yet.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one that's feeling that way. It's not that I don't believe him, but it's just a little too convenient, you know? Like, this all just kind of happened a little too close together timing-wise, you know?
A little too close together. He showed up at the second.
Exactly. And I don't know, this ceremony that he's gonna take us through, I mean, it's gonna be intense, it sounds like. Which I feel like I'm kind of used to now. But not if I have to ingest something.
At the same time, look at everyone else who has like walked into our life. So in an instant, they become everything.
Yeah, I mean, and that's where my other part of my brain is on that same page. Is like, I mean, I can't say no to everybody that walks into my life. I would have never met you guys, you know? So like, I don't want to be avoidant. That just, I'm glad we're on the same page about it. He's over at the bow though. I'm gonna take a little peek and see what he's got going on over there. And I will, while he's doing his bow fart.
I'll go back to my book, actually.
I will do an investigation.
Go ahead and give me
sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm just glad you didn't roll another one. Poor guy.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that was close.
Go ahead and roll me a stealth check with advantage.
Okay.
Nice.
Natural.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, God. Krak,
That's my
let's
sneaky
sneak it up
frog.
on him. He has no idea what he's in store for.
Well, I think he's going to look at his like the stuff that he's been making. I don't think he's going to like him on the
I'm going
side.
to
Yeah.
investigate his like ritual setup that he's doing while
Thank
he's
God.
over on the bow.
Oh,
Shake it up. Shake it up.
Shakes the leg. It's got that
Oh,
full
squeaker.
So you get up towards Fruit's materials. Investigation check.
I'll give you a 26.
26. There is apple cider vinegar, cayenne pepper, ginger root, a small pinch of dark molasses brown sugar and some water that is strangely an azure blue that you have not seen before.
And it's like in like just a regular flask, or is it in a little bit more of an
in a
ornate
carafe.
bottle? In a carafe. So it's an open top.
Yeah.
Is it can I get a sniff from it if I get a little bit closer to the carafe?
Smells like fresh rain.
Oh.
So pleasant.
That's kind of lovely. Is there like this carafe I'm thinking of, it's got a long neck and like the liquid's probably more at the bottom. Is that right?
No, it's like a very simple, as if you would get from a side cafe that was for wine. It's very simple tools.
Okay. Is it easy enough that I could get a little bit on my finger and taste it?
Yeah, you could.
And I will.
Put it straight into your mouth.
Hey, his funeral.
It tastes like fresh rainwater.
Oh, well, I guess I could have put that together. Looked like fresh rainwater.
There
Smelled like fresh rainwater.
is
Tasted like fresh rainwater.
nothing narcotic at this table whatsoever. It's literally
Just all like natural ingredients.
It's just a literal home remedy. Clear your throat at the beginning of the day. Like there's nothing inside this that is arcana or special at all. It's 100% just natural ingredients. There's one thing of corn syrup you see over there, but it's been discarded. No,
Yeah.
there's no corn syrup in this.
Well, thank God he's not using corn syrup.
Got some Demerara for when we want to make old fashions later, though. He's got all the implements laid out.
Yeah, so I just kind of surveying all those pieces and seeing all the ingredients. Just kind of give a little glance over to him as he's wrapping up his business on the bow, and look over at Akiko and just give like the biggest shrug of like, it's fine. And I'll walk back over to her, just like getting ready to post up for more reading time and just kind of get over there. And yeah, nothing. Just all like baked goods and honestly, the tastiest water I've ever had.
You really gotta
I don't know what this ritual is going to be. But if it's something magical and intense, it's not coming from the ingredients over there. Which I guess is kind of what he said it would be, something that we have to kind of bring to the table.
That's honestly a bit more concerning.
Oh, really? I got actually relieved from that interaction. But I see what you're saying, is maybe it would make a little bit more sense if there was something over there that was clearly the catalyst to this ritual, but
he's talking about
being just
showing
nothing.
us the truth and having us see everything, and I'm not. Listen, I know I said I'm good at the mind games. It doesn't mean I'm like inviting them in anymore. Like this is.
I don't know. I don't think that anything that we're going to eat or drink over there is going to put us in a bad way. What?
Well, that's good, because when we had that barrel pie, honestly, it really didn't sit that right with me.
I don't know how we're going to go through 50 pounds of Tarrasque jerky, okay? I have not stopped thinking about the amount of meat that we now have on this boat.
We have pet food for years.
It's
You would have got blueberry. Brr, brr. Oh, dude.
You could be a big boy.
The biggest of boys. Oh my god.
Blueberry.
He's roly-poly old.
Blueberry just became the end boss with all that.
Holy
I did just have that
shit.
thought of keeping a like 10 or so of those jerkies on hand that every battle we just load
Just
up.
shove it into
quick.
Pal. And then
Jeez.
he can definitely eat that much.
Strong gator. Strong gator.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I am gonna go pick his brain a little bit, I think, about the deep below. There's something that we're missing with that connection, I feel like. You know, Chikios talked about there being one portal, the fire portal, needing to be closed. Otherwise, big bad things will happen. But the connection with the deep below, I don't know. I'm gonna go pick his brain and see what he knows, maybe. Or if he's at all familiar with the deep below.
Do that. And keep an eye on him. I find people lie. I don't really want to hear him talk anymore.
Oof. Okay. Noted. Well, enjoy your reading. And I'll try to catch Farouk on his way back towards his ritual area. So, question: how familiar are you with the things that go bump in the deep below?
Be honest, not very much, actually. I've never really dealt with the depths of the ocean. This is my first time I've ever been on a galleon before.
It's your first time on a boat?
Yeah, I kind of fly. I live.
Oh yeah, you are from Stormforge.
I
Yeah,
live up in the air.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, isn't the water nice though? It is nice. It's got a nice little gentle swaying motion to it.
I wish it'd be a little bit more still myself, but I can
look
fix
at
that if I
legs.
want. Not when you can cheat. And you look down, you can see he just off the ground. He's been hiding it. He's just off the ground. He's doing his own best job of making himself a mic suspension.
Wow. Wow. Which it sucks because like even if you're hovering, you would still have to sway, just not quite as much.
It's
right?
just
like,
the chair hits you in the ass every now and then.
Exactly. Like,
But you don't get the bubble guts.
yeah, it reduces it a little bit. Well, I guess the reason I ask about the deep below is that's kind of another thing that has been a common trend with all of these encounters we've been having recently. So I don't know if you caught any of that when you flying over the island earlier, but that Tarask was on the verge of inhaling some of that deep below blood.
I don't know any of this. What? Deep below blood boiling up?
Yeah, it's well, how do I put this? There is entities from the
I'll
depths
stop
of
you
the
there.
ocean.
As he pulls out his divination scripts. I understand the deep below, my friend.
Okay.
I've just never actually interacted with it.
Ah, right. Okay. Well, it sounds like you're not going to have a whole lot of answers to my questions then, which is fine. I wasn't necessarily expecting you to, but do you think any of your Fire Realm companions would be targeting the deep below? There's a theory that another friend of ours has that this portal that opened up may be assisted in opening by the deep below beings down there. Does that sound like at all plausible?
No.
Was likely of a scenario?
I literally saw the portal myself.
Okay.
Part of what I want to show all of you this evening.
Oh. Okay.
This happened underground. And I don't think that the deep below would have the greatest relations with the plane of fire to begin with.
Would not expect so, either.
If they have their way, they'll boil the oceans off.
We could just be dealing with two very pesky entities at the same time.
See, Bud is your name, correct?
Yeah, Bud Hopperdink.
Bud Hopperdink. Mr. Hopperdink. When it comes to the deep below, there's a sort of balance that must be maintained between the ocean itself and that which considers itself the plane of the deep below. The ocean takes its claim, but the deep below also takes theirs. Neither system can get out of balance. They're meant to check themselves. But the deep below has ambition where the rest of the sea does not. That ambition leads to its conflict. Being pushed away to the deepest, darkest parts of the ocean does something to someone's mind. This is why we see the actions that they take. They're opportunistic, Bud. If they have a chance to claim a Tarask and make it their own, they will. We've seen it time and time again with other ancient beasts like krakens, squid.
Literally can attest to those. Not great.
Not great at all.
All right, well, I'll let you get back to your little ritual setup. I got some more reading to do clearly, as you saw earlier, and
do you need any help with that? It looks...
I mean, yeah.
Can you turn your neck?
I'm gonna lay the... Oh, no, I feel fine. It's actually kind of one of my benefits is I really don't have much of a neck, so it's kind of hard to break mine.
It's terrifying.
Yeah, it helps me sleep better. I never have to worry about like the pillow just being the worst enemy of the night.
You don't sleep up there, do you? This isn't like the first... You have a history of falling out of there.
No. I was working on a new move.
Are you
from
sure?
This book.
Well, knowledge is half the battle.
It is, and it's becoming quite the adversary for me right now.
Good luck, Bud Hopperdink.
Yeah. I'll make my way over to another little reading corner.
I'm just gonna quickly, after the meditation, like no success, and then I hear a frog hit the deck, and there's a splat, and that kind of like brings me kind of back to here, and then I think when he's off talking to Farouk, I'm actually going to just quickly go to Dylan. Dylan, I need a favor from you.
Hey there, big guy.
I know you're helming the ship and you're doing a great job. I think I'm gonna try and find out what this truth is that our new companion is trying to show us, along with probably everyone else. So I need you to keep an eye out should anything go awry.
I'm a warden, that's what I do.
Well, I think they're being honest, but, well, we can't be too careful. part of me wants to stay out. I don't know if I don't even know if it'll work. But if it does, I think it's important for me to see. So just be mindful.
I appreciate you coming to me.
Well, you're the captain of the ship, after all.
True number 2 that doesn't stink.
No longer an onion knight.
Former swamp samurai. Legendary sorcerer of the Fae.
Legendary, oh.
I've retired and back into a ship captain again. I gotta hold that title with distinction. After all, who gets to dine with an archfey the first time they That's pretty crazy. Most people just poof, explode.
I mean, that's a valid point, although you did spend the first probably 30 minutes crying and screaming, but, we'll gloss over that.
I bet you cried and screamed back home too before you became a big old-fashioned dragon knight. Hey, big buddy, what do you say?
You're not wrong.
I get it. Scales ain't easy.
They certainly are not.
I'll keep an eye out. If you end up going through the ritual, you'll be the first person I wake up. Or whatever. I don't know what this entails. Hey, does that break your oath? You guys aren't doing drugs, are you? It's like I don't know.
My oath is stronger than whatever drugs might partake in. Unless I'm knowingly doing something against that oath, I think I'm fine.
Sounds like a very gray area for a Christian kind of answer. Hey, it's all right if you gotta let one slide. I'm not telling the boss on you. Hey, you're my guy.
Well, you can't even reach the boss anyway. It's part of the problem.
Could if I wanted to.
Fair enough.
You don't know what these strange magics are capable. I don't know what these strange magics are capable of. Yeah, hey, I got your back. That's what I'm. Sometimes
Thanks.
I dig myself a hole, but yeah, I got your back. I got your back.
I appreciate it.
I got everybody's back. I promise. Just try not to. Yeah, just.
Are you falling asleep? You need me to take over for a bit?
I've been staying for 2 days. What are you talking about? I was
Okay, all right. Just tell me where we need to go and then go take a nap.
I'm straight as a board. He just falls into your chest. Oh God!
Oh, God.
Yeet.
Oh, he really fell. Everybody went for a second.
Sorry.
I'm just gonna like just look around as I'm Dylan like in my arms as he's like kind of like falling asleep. I'm just gonna like drag him to like a cot or something and just kind of like
He's
place
got
him in
one
there.
over by near the helm, like
I'm just gonna like set him up, and then I'll take the latches and I'll kind of like light loosely tie him in so he doesn't fall off in case there's any turbulent thing right away.
Christian, you're the best.
Yeah, I'll watch it for a bit. Just get some sleep.
The minute you lay him down, the Fey mage hands go right on the wheel.
Oh, that's fun.
He could have taken a rest at any point in time.
I'll just like as I like go to like get back, I see the hands like controlling the ship, and then I like look back and he's asleep, and I'm just like, I'll have to let him know about that.
Our ever vigilant sweet Dylan.
And then I think there's a moment where like he'll turn and he'll look at Akiko, and then he'll kind of like hesitate, and then he's not going to approach. So I think he's just going to wait, and probably just wait until this thing kicks off. So but that's me again. Sorry.
So, as you guys prepare to see whatever Farouk has in store for you, I'm going to let you guys go stretch real quick and fill up your beverage. I totally got lost in the sauce and didn't even see where the time was. Like, oh my God, this thing's about it. We're doing a ceremony and this is it. So go ahead, go stretch real quick and fill up your beverage and we'll finish this ceremony, baby.
Oh boy.
I mean, hold down chat so you can go. I just got a chance to stand up, so I'm good.
Yeah, I'm going to go refill my beverage. Thank you.
Oh, the mistrust of Farouk. So many options, so many avenues. Like, out of all the random ass people we've brought into our fold, this is the guy we're looking side at.
I got zucchini bread. Yeah, I love it. Definitely giving the best thorough of any character inspection. It's like, I got snacks.
Did he say snacks? Yeah, he's okay. Let him on.
Let him on. Hey, let's take his look at his snacks, all right?
God, just talking about it, I want to make zucchini bread in the worst way now.
Dude.
Oh, big pads of salted butter in between the slices. Oh, daddy, let's go.
Zucchini bread.
Anybody making zucchini bread for Thanksgiving? Like, what's your go-to Thanksgiving? Go get out of here. Go do your thing.
I'm doing the turkeys, man. I do the turkey. I fry the turkeys. That's what I do. And I don't even make the pies anymore. I just buy them from Sam's Club.
Cakes and pies. What about you? What are you making for Thanksgiving? What's your signature dish? What's your go-to? Like, for me, we have a cranberry sauce that's been in our family. I want to say the recipe card comes from the 70s. I couldn't tell you how far back the recipe goes, but it is like cranberry sauce like no other. It's cranberry jello with pineapple and some other stuff in it. You put, walnuts or pecans in it. I literally go to the old recipe card for it, but you let that set up overnight, and then the next day you put on whipped cream, sour cream, and a little bit of cream cheese blended together with some confectioner's sugar and put that on the top of it. Oh my God, it is so good. F walnuts. Walnuts burn. I don't know about that. Pecans all the way. I think it's pecans. Honestly, because mom will always make pecan pies, which literally Amanda has been talking about nonstop. Like, she only wants to go to Thanksgiving dinner at my parents for my mom's pecan pie because she makes it like no other. And it's like 2 orders of Caro syrup. There's the light syrup and the dark syrup, and then the pecans that go in there. But man, that is the sugariest, gooeyest, the most delicious pie. You put a big scoop of vanilla ice cream on the top of it. Oh, doctor. Stay on your side of the Mason-Dixon line. I will. Aussies don't do Thanksgiving. Pass on the turkey, nice gravy stuffing. I'm going to tell you right now, the one thing everybody forgets about poultry is the brine, man. You got to brine it, especially white meat. If you don't brine it for at least 24 hours, you are missing out on so much juiciness. Like, I'm thinking of brined, grilled chicken breasts, just chicken breast. If you do it right, it is so succulent. Oh man. And the brining's not hard. Like, when it comes to brine, you doesn't have to be all this like salt bath. It literally, my brine is for, like, just say I'm doing a small bird. It's like 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of salt, water, cap it, throw it. And I mean, everybody's got their own brine, but let me tell you, that for me has worked the best. Just make sure you give yourself time. It's always the thought ahead. Like people who are buying frozen turkeys now who expect to have them thawed by Thursday. A turkey will thaw in your fridge at about 4 pounds a day. So figure how many pounds of turkey you got, 4 pounds a day, unless it's a less than 10-pound bird. You are my friend. And you don't want to set it out either. You need to thaw it in the fridge if you want to keep down the bacteria growth. Love how 20-pound turkey. I see. Didn't have to worry about buying one this year because my mom got it and she got it at Costco. So I mean, we're good on the turkey.
Dude, Costco had like a whole package thing you could buy, like ease. Like it was like, I don't know, it wasn't even that expensive either, but it had like literally everything you needed to like have like a little Thanksgiving meal.
Oh, I saw it. In fact, one of our morning shows did a bit with it, and they went and got it, and they had it up for their morning show like Thanksgiving. It was great. I love juicy spiral ham too. In fact, that is usually an option for us if we don't want to do turkey because my wife hates turkey. But yeah, the ham plays. We've never done salmon though. Usually it's turkey or ham at Thanksgiving, and then for Christmas, it's God knows what. Prime rib is the ultimate, and then for New Year's Day, I'll do ribs. So it's like you get the whole spread.
I'm always a fan of, we always do this, where my mom makes like these from scratch noodles. And then she'll usually do like turkey or chicken, like noodles with like mashed potatoes and then like, like rolls. And like, that's my heaven. Like, that's just like, that's where I exist. But then on, Christmas, every Christmas Eve, and we've done it for ever. I think I've only missed one Christmas Eve, and that was like at the height of COVID. That was the only time I've ever not been home for Christmas. We do Mexican. Like, oh yeah, we'll have like tacos, burritos, and like mango salsa, and like all kinds of. I mean, and that's what we'll do every single time.
I love the Jewish tradition of Chinese food. They always do Chinese takeout. Those are like the two cultures that do not celebrate Christmas.
That's also a big New York thing too. A lot of people don't do like Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner, so they'll just do takeout.
Yeah, Rezi, we at least my family, because I was a breakfast cook for years and managed a restaurant before I went to college, and life changed drastically. But I always cook breakfast whenever I go home, like in the mornings for my family, and like I'll wake up early, I'll get the coffee on, and then they've got the big like skillet top, and I'll get the pots out and start doing the potatoes, and then you got your bacon and sausage, and then people kind of start to wake up and have coffee, and then I start throwing the eggs on once people are ready to go. That's like my bread and butter is breakfast food. That's like my claim to fame.
I could do breakfast for every meal of the day. I love that.
You're
making omelets, and
your bread and butter is literally bread and butter.
I make a mean omelet.
Biscuits and gravy. That's one of my go-to favorite breakfast dishes.
Yeah, just comfort.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I love it. I make a mean biscuits and gravy.
Yeah,
too.
Biscuits and gravy with eggs on top. Lots of that peppery goodness.
Mm-hmm. Good sausage gravy.
My favorite thing to do is I love making hash browns, because I make some eater hash browns. So
How do you do your hash browns?
Butter. It's actually very simple. Butter, salt, pepper, chili powder.
Yep. And you do fresh,
making me hungry.
shredded
This is
potatoes.
BS.
Mm-hmm.
I double fry my hash browns.
What was that about quesadillas? Is that what you said?
Huh? No, y'all make me hungry. Talking about food.
Yeah. That's why I got almonds.
Had to get more water and a handful of candy because I'm hungry now.
Oh.
Just happens that way.
I'm resisting.
I'm like, we got to do this ritual, then I need to go to bed because I'm so hungry right now, and I should not eat a bunch of things. Like,
That was me. I was like, I
fall
only
asleep
have an
and I
hour
can
left.
wake up.
No, I didn't do it.
That's my secret. I'm always snacking.
The Krak charcuterie board. The Merrowstrand cookbook. When?
Truly.
My secret is on Tuesdays. I only eat protein up until the game, and then it's just all snacks after that.
I need to keep a thing of like Utz pub mix up in here, dude.
Maybe not.
You're right. You don't, but
That'd be
I almost grabbed the pretzels,
It's
but
like
I
when you
hate
don't
having
know
to
what
like
you wanna
remember to
snack
mute
on.
my mic.
just snack on everything.
But see, I'm not a player. I only get like 2 handfuls like on the break in between. You guys get to snack at will. You can't snack as a DM. It's like impossible. It's literally like a feat that you would have to take to be able to balance being able to like mute things, eat things, do things. Dude, Ted's game, I'm just I had a bowl of chocolate pudding there last night while I was on mute. I was on mute. I was eating pudding on stream.
He's eating shit for breakfast.
That's the best.
Yeah, and so then the Tarrasque pops up with the just like with the dragon turtle.
That's basically what it is at like when you run at conventions. You're just like, okay, so you guys are just gonna do average damage, because we're not gonna roll. You're just trying to stuff your face with whatever, you know. Hopefully a player brings something.
So I have no idea. We've never used the night version of this map, and I'm like, oh, it's so good.
It's so good.
Oh, it's
Holy
gorgeous.
crap.
Holy shit, talking mushroom. That's beautiful.
Too bad we're not actually doing drugs.
You don't know that.
I do know that now.
He does know that. Him and Akiko both know that.
Sussy Baka.
As night approaches and the moon rises high in the sky, the stars paint the only light that you can see for miles around you. You can see that Farouk has lit an area on top of the vessel. Being a druid of wildfire, he has produced small controlled flames that hover and dance in a small circle. Not enough light to pollute what we naturally have, but just enough to set the mood. Whoever is ready and willing to go on this quest with me, please join us in the circle of flames.
Stay true to my word. I'll step in first.
I'm gonna take a look at Bud and kind of slow walk right after him.
I'll go right in after Akiko.
Does this involve any sort of imbibing or inhaling or anything? Nothing?
It involves your implicit will to be here.
It seems like the opposite of what I asked, but okay. And I just walk in.
I think Christian hesitates, but then eventually steps in.
Even Farouk has to smile a little bit with Krak's response before he enters. Is everyone inside?
Yes, all are accounted for. The zoo is present.
Already.
Hands, legs, and tails inside the fire.
Hands, legs, and tails. Oh,
Check my little bear butt in the back to make sure that my tail's in.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Kind of a big boy, small circle.
Hal is just like circling the fire ring.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And Blueberry's outside of Pal going the opposite direction. They're just like,
He thinks it's a game.
I will show you the truths that have led me here, but I will once again declare your intention, as we will have to ask my ancestors for the permission If this is something that you wish not to be a part of, I will ask you one last time to remove yourself from the ceremony. Rook looks into everybody's eyes for that honest assertion. He doesn't look for a verbal response. He's not a flight attendant. He wants to see it in your eyes.
They say the truth will set you free, right? So, if this brings us closer to the truth, I'm in all the way.
Tarben just locks eyes with him, gives him a slight nod.
Natural 20. He begins giving everyone a small ritual cup. And it's a pumice-like vessel. These were carved by my people when they first left the plane of fire. Forged from the molten rock that they walked on to enter this world. We drink from their cups to honor their spirits this evening. For us to connect from where they came from to where we are, we must drink with the ancestors first. He's going to give the cup to Tarben. Krak. Christian. And then he's going to stare into Bud and Akiko's eyes. And he can tell the slightest bit of unwavering. As both of you know, it has nothing to do with this vessel in their hands. It is 100% a placebo. It is there to aid those that do not believe.
Yeah, there's almost like
in
an air
divination.
of confidence as Bud takes the cup from, or attempts to take the cup from Farouk.
Farouk will look at both of you. Are you sure?
I mean, yeah, this is the step towards truth, right? Whatever you say.
You can see there is a stern look in his eye that you have not seen. Only Christian may have seen when he first yelled as they were flying over the top of the mountain.
I mean, this is the potion you've been working on all day, right? This is the key piece.
I said, is it your intention?
He's ready to yell. Jeez.
It is.
And he will look at you, Akiko. Get confirmation from you as well.
All we came here to do was find out where to go next. We came seeking information. I always seek information. I want this.
He hands you your cup. Ancestors, we have gathered here to drink from your cup, to walk in your footsteps. I've gathered my new friends here. I want to repay back the trust that they have given me. I call upon you this evening to help show them what I have seen. As he look to the rest of you, as he raises his cup and puts it up to his lips. Ancestors, guide them as they cross these fires. As you guys take that first step, back behind, there is now a blaze. It is hard to see anything but focusing on this trail of molten rock and fire. You must crush the fires of my people first. Let me help guide you. Remove your shoes. Farouk, not wearing any, will step on top of those molten rocks and flames, and he will hold out a hand to the first one who chooses to walk across the flames with him.
Krak goes
Tarben
first.
doesn't do it. Oh, go ahead.
So Krak will step out of his armor, and it literally just like opens up, and he steps out the front of it, and then the armor zaps away to the Fey plane, and he would just walk right on.
Krak, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Whiz.
$15. You all see Farouk take Krak's hand, and you see him step as his feet hit those hot coals. It is like pins and needles at first, Krak. There is a small jolt to your nervous system. But your feet are not burnt. As Farouk guides you down to the end of the other side of the fire, you guys all see a visage that is like looking out almost over the top of a fire as the image wavers. Where Krak stands at the other end, there is another orc Afreet in a ethereal like shadow back behind them. Not in a creepy way, but you can see it is ancestors gathering for each person that crosses. Fruit walks back down the path of fire and extends his hand.
Bud's still feeling confident that this is all in his head. Will pretty quickly walk up as soon as that hand is raised, slip his little slippers off, and take steps onto the... not even grabbing Farouk's hand back, he will just take steps onto the molten rock.
Wisdom save, triple disadvantage.
Yes, yes.
Triple disadvantage.
I don't know if there's a button for that, right?
There isn't.
There is
just
not.
do disadvantage and then another roll.
A third one. There's 2 of the disadvantage, and the third.
Of course, you
So
rolled pretty
lowest
well.
was a 12.
Bud, rejecting his hand to begin with, you see not Farouk, but Parikh swipes in and latches onto you by your shoulders as you are seconds away from stepping onto these hot coals as you feel it about to sear into your feet.
What was that?
Farouk will extend his hand towards you. You either trust me or you don't. It's time for you to make a choice, Bud Hopperdink.
Okay, well, if you want trust, what's the point of this drink that we drink? All I got out of it was just water. Some herbs. So if you want trust, I want you to be trustful. I want you to be honest with me too. We're going to do this ritual with you. I want to know that it's in good faith.
Did I ever say you were taking anything else?
I guess not.
Why would I betray your trust and give you something that you weren't naturally supposed to have? What
I've been
Hopperdink?
down a lot of wild ritual roads and been given some pretty interesting concoctions. I guess I just assumed that was what this was.
I'm sorry if the ginger was strong.
It was a little heavy-handed.
We're spicy kind of people, I'm sorry. As his eyes light up, and you can see it, they're glowing. There is no more iris that's left. There's just the burning fire in his eyes.
All right, so you want full faith then. I'll look over at Christian. Seems to be a running theme, I guess, in my days recently. And I'll nod to Christian, and I'll grab Farouk's hand and wait for him to give that lead. towards
Wisdom
the coals.
save at advantage.
Oh. Still not great, but a 15. Does Parikh try to kill me again?
Freak saved you.
Well, right, but it felt like Parikh was trying to kill me.
You guys see a hesitant but eventually trusting Bud cross over the flames and onto the other side. Another ancestor emerging behind him. Farouk extends his hand out. Who is next?
And my eyes go towards Akiko.
I'm gonna nod and step forward. Knowing, I wouldn't say knowing, but already, no, it's pretty much knowing that this is, again, a mind game. I'm gonna lift open that wall just to really clear out before taking this in. I'm not going to send anything out. I'm not going to try and really pull it, but simply just open the door.
If you take Farouk's hand,
Yeah.
roll with triple advantage. Let's go!
I'm gonna stop there.
Oh.
I'll save that third dice.
You guys notice when Akiko steps on to the molten rocks, instead of the flames coming up and wreathing around her feet, it actually crackles with the tempest and electricity and lightning underneath her as that bit of elementalism of hers begins to swirl and make its own pathway alongside the fire. Farouk even looks down towards you with a smile on his face. I'm glad that you let me take your hand. As he nods in acknowledgement of you letting him in. As we cross, Akiko, there is not the same kind of Efreet ancestor that is waiting back behind. There is a massive thunderbird that sits and perches a good 10 feet tall, that kind of looms as it stretches its wings out and flaps, and the lightning and electricity collect and then form back up. You don't know, but you immediately know that this thunderbird is their tempest divine source, and it has come here to greet you as you have crossed the flames. And as you've turned back to look at the rest of the group, its wings just kind of go out in that T pose as it forms in that kind of totem thunderbird bird form back behind you. Farouk walks back down with a smile on his face and extends his hand out again.
It's gonna beck to Christian.
You want to be last?
Make sure all of you cross. I have all the faith that my feet will carry me where we're going, as long as we have our guide. Keep your faith as well.
And Christian usually being the one that wants to be the last to make sure everybody's like in place, pauses for a second. Then again, so fitting, lingers on this word faith and keeping the faith and trusting. And this is I'll be honest, this is not easy for Christian. He is in a very strange place, but I think it's even out of just curiosity, and he's not sure if it's going to work. He's not sure if he's fully committed, like Farouk asked. There is some wavering, but he's going to still himself for a moment, and then he's going to walk towards slight hesitation, but then he's gonna grasp Farouk's hands and trudge forward.
flat.
Yeah, I knew it was coming.
A wisdom saving throw. Ooh, it's a 3. A 14.
Oh,
It's fitting.
Farouk, hold your hand to make that first step. And he can see the hesitation. He can feel it in your palm. And he's going to hold you before that first foot comes down on the coals. And he's going to point back at the rest of your friends. You know who to trust. Roll another single die as you look back at the rest of your friends and Farouk's ancestors and the Thunderbird above Akiko.
Big part.
Do I know? Do I know who to trust? Oh no.
Oh,
Why does all this have to be trust and faith? And like, you know, I'm like
It
this,
absolutely does.
I'm like, why? Why? This is the worst moment for this to happen.
Or the best.
Or the best. Guys, tell the stories.
Mhm.
Christian, you take that first step into the coals. Son of a bitch, does it hurt? But then it stops. You don't know if the fact that you've just seared all the nerve endings off the bottom of your foot or whether it's gone away. Do you proceed?
He steps backwards.
Can I nudge him?
I think it's like instinct. It's like an instinctual step back.
You look down and your foot is not burned. Be strong enough for your friends, as Fruit whispers in your ear. If you are to proceed, you will feel every inch of that firewalk. But it will not hurt you. But you will feel the entire pathway.
Does he hold is Farouk do I need to is he holding his hand to still guide me but I'll still feel it, or is it
Oh yeah, you won't be you look down, your foot is fine, but you're going to feel every step across the fire.
I think he's gonna look back to Tarben.
Hesitation. I'm just walking up to stand right with you. Just gonna put my hand on your shoulder.
It's okay to be afraid. I know you haven't been feeling yourself. You've been feeling your God. But your trust in us. Let us carry you through.
This is a battle I haven't fought before.
You're not fighting it alone. You only think you are. Haven't said anything because, I know you like to keep this personal, but you're never alone. Even in your darkest hour, we're here beside you. And it's not weakness to lean on your friends. Strength. You have it within you. Whether you have to walk through fire or walk through hell, I know you can do it, Christian. I have faith in you, like I have faith in my own gods. Undying, unwavering. I ask at this moment, you believe in yourself like I believe in you. You can push through this, and you'll find your faith.
He'll kind of look at the path forward. And then I think that there's always this subtle radiance in the eyes of Christian that just persists. And I think it's in this moment, after trying for hours to connect, he realizes he's alone, disconnected from his God, even though that his God is a part of him. And you see the light fade. There's no glow. After he opens his eyes, and he just says a small word, Oroshan, I'll take this path alone for now. But I'm coming. And I think without taking anyone's hand, whether that's a bad thing or not, he's just kind of grit his teeth, and he's just going to push forward through the pain, and it's probably slow and agonizing, and probably maybe the weakest anybody's seen Christian as is probably extremely immense.
About halfway through, you buckle and almost drop down to a knee as you've taken enough psychic damage to put you under.
And I think it's at that moment, unconscious to the fact, and it may be it's this small seed of Oroshan never really being a part, that the light just kicks in again behind his eyes. And it's that extra nudge where that draconic presence kind of fills again. And he just kind of one foot, another foot, another foot. And he persists through until he makes it to the other side.
When you get to the other side, there are multiple of Farouk's ancestors that are there, that put their hands on your shoulders. And the instant that they do, that pain washes away.
I think just the last bit is Christian's eyes doesn't meet any of his friends or companions because he's just kind of so enveloped in himself, but you can see just the sheer amount of tears that are that have poured down his eyes from what he just experienced.
the brute force. You can see that Farouk makes eye contact back with the ancestors that are tending to you. Before he nods. And you see as he's crossing back towards you, Tarben. He pauses for a second. And you can see his mouth is kind of ajar. But he walks down the rest of those steps. Or not steps, but across the rocks of fire. You all see him lean down to Tarben's ear. My friend, someone else has come to help guide you. As Farouk will give you a pat on your shoulder and he will walk down the flames to the other side. When he gets on the path and stands in the lineup, you see the spirit of your wife. Just like the last time that you saw her. Walk down that path. And extend her hand to you, Tarben.
Just with the most loving eyes, he looks at her and just soaks it in. Her visage, his friends, as tears start to roll down his face. He grabs her hand and pulls himself onto the path and embraces her.
She points up to Ursa Major. And you can feel that cold snoot as it hits your ear for the first time in years. I'm fine.
I know. I just miss you, that's all. I know you're always with me. But it still hurts like hell. I wish you were here.
Then don't walk so fast.
This is the slowest I'm ever gonna walk in my entire living life. Just want this moment. You and me in this path. A lot of gold, no loot. Nothing is better than this moment right now with you. Thank you for coming to guide me. In my heart, I kind of hoped you would be here. But I was afraid to reach out.
I love you, but you talk too much sometimes.
Show me the way, sweetheart. As always, you lead, and I'll follow.
I love you, Tarben Fartball.
I love you too, Svamia.
And as you guys try to take as much time as possible crossing over to the other side with your friends, she stands back behind you as you guys all look back at where there is no longer any vessel. There is only a gate of flames and fire. As you see Farouk's ancestors pour out of this gate for the first time, you get to see the scenes of them seeing sunlight for the first time. Them taking to the skies and worshiping the sun. No longer absorbed by darkness and the flames beneath their feet. They walked through their trial of flames through the elemental plane for a better life. With all of you in your support system together, you guys see the scenes of this portal going dormant, and then the explosion. Pouring of elementals out, so many falling on top of each other, they literally create a river of lava that flows unknowingly underneath the footsteps of all in Faltura. And you see those eyes in the darkness for the first time that light up of the Cinder Queen herself. It tracks, and it's like a camera on a drone that zooms endlessly, that shows you flowingly these magma lighthouses, these beacons that they've set up underneath the earth, where all of this is flowing in a confluence towards the elemental archipelago. With heavy hearts, you see the truth. And you spend those last moments not engaged with these visions at all. But are gestured towards a large table where there is a bountiful feast. As you sit and you dine with Farouk's ancestors, their thunder god, and enjoy dinner with your wife for the first time since she left the material plane. And that is where we will end this session.
Rob, that was nuts.
I shocked.
That was so rough. Are you kidding me?
It's the way it's supposed to be. So good. I'm glad that you guys got to feel all the gamuts of it. Loss of faith.
That was rough.
Good Lord.
I just want to shut my camera off and have a good cry.
I've just been crying.
I'm holding most of it back. There's still more there.
We in Stormforge had to fight the past because we had a member that wouldn't accept the ritual and the divination. But that's how Stormforge works, is that we live on top of the city and believe in the divination, and most of the society doesn't. And Drax's character had to relive the past, his worst moment. And we had to refight a fight where a bunch of people were lost inside of a forest fire and go through that. So that's the stakes. Like if you push, it will make you relive the things that you don't want to relive.
I didn't know where I was going with Bud's hesitation with it.
I loved it. You're like, what is this?
To the length that we did with it, but it was there was a world and there was a lane in my brain where I was like, we could go like real dickish with this, but that's just not what Bud's character is.
He's just a little sassy.
It's just wanting to know the pieces. And then Christian. Ugh.
Oh, dude, that's a very Christian thing to very
I was
Christian
sitting here
thing to happen.
the whole time when you first like pitched this thing, and I'm like, there is no way Christian is ready for that. There is no way. Like, but I'm like, but I want to like be there,
Yeah.
you know. But I'm like, but I don't. And so I was like, I'm gonna go, but like I'm gonna make it apparent that like you're supposed to be all in, and Christian is not, and we're gonna see what happens.
The dice
And-
decided to go with you.
Yeah. I loved it. I was hoping, I was like, oh, this is perfect for Akiko. Just show the way. Like he has this, Akiko has these skills, so it's like perfect.
Oh yeah.
You guys did so
going
well.
From the brutal walk of Christian into Tarben's walk.
Oh, dude, it was like,
That was nuts. That really like.
And I'm here knowing, I'm like, you guys don't know the hardest one, the one that's gonna, I won't be able to say words that are coming out of my mouth. He doesn't know this is coming.
Yeah, but I was just like thinking of it, like looking at through Bud's eyes of watching
Being on the
Christian
side that
just
we were
suffer
on.
across the walkway, and then see Tarben have that moment is like, what do I do as Bud? I'm like, I got Christian over here dying, like Tarben over here living his best life.
I mean, it honestly, I'm glad it played out that way, because in his heart, he knew that he was going to a spiritual plane, and he didn't know what plane it was, but in his heart, he was hoping that he would catch a glimpse, a star, a formation, just a sign of her. And then that happened. It was just like,
Sweet Swamia.
man.
Meanwhile, Krak is just, Jim Carrey and Yes Man.
All right, let's go for it. Hey, somebody's got to be crazy enough to walk on fire and flames, and you're like, done worse.
It's basically his entire motto is like, I've experienced worse than this. It's fine.
Yeah.
I love
I
it.
did
Well,
love
you
that.
didn't answer my questions, but yeah, I'm good. that was so good.
It was so cracked. You were
Oh,
like,
it was
I don't
so
really know
good.
what you mean by that, but I'm just gonna walk anyway. Like, sure. And I was like, oh man, I don't know.
Yeah.
At the very
It was
end,
so
like
good.
Krak just leans over to Bud and goes, "So when did the drugs kick in?"
I'm really sorry to tell you, but there's no freaking drugs, man. It's
Nope.
all a ruse.
It's just literal, home remedy pick me up. That'll clear you out.
This is the best water from the cleanest glacier in all the land.
That's why it's cold.
It's been in my satchel for a long time. It's literally just collected from the top of Stormforge. That's where it's tied up.
Hey, that precipitation though is like,
Oh, hey, that is from the cloud, baby.
Don't they say don't drink the water when you go there? Is that what that is?
You're thinking of Tarben's spot.
What a beautiful scene for us.
Oh my God, yeah,
Lord.
yeah.
I'm thankful
hey,
for this.
happy Thanksgiving, y'all.
Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving. I didn't intend for it, but we get to, our characters are having Thanksgiving dinner on the spiritual plane. Let's go, dude. That's one way to do it, man.
Art it up. Send it to the artist.
Oh,
I think this was important though. At least for Ian, for sure. I feel like.
Also, remember, chat.
Yes.
Already?
Let's go. We'll be there next week. With a heavy heart, we get to go from this, the reunion of Krak and his ex and what is left of the tribe.
Maybe. I guess we don't know who's there.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out.
Well, find out.
No.
That'll be another one you won't want to miss, because I'm sure that'll be.
Not emotional at all.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna not wear makeup next week.
Okay. Chat, you all got our tier bounty tonight, okay? You got it. You got it from all of us. Let's love
I had a
everybody.
genuine one that was just sitting there rolling down.
Oh,
my
I
cheek.
couldn't touch my eyes. I wasn't gonna smear this mascara.
Love you guys. Good night.
Fucking